Hi, everybody, and welcome to, it's You Can't Scare Me, the Goosebumps podcast. I got my suntan lotion on, got the shorts going, got a nice little umbrella. Hey, Mario, how you doing? You good on this beach?
Konnichiwa, minasan.
What the fuck?
Watashi wa Mario des.
What?
The kakoi yokai who's everybody's Tomodachi.
Brandon, help.
Hi.
Hi. I'm on the beach in my striped, whatever you call it, onesie?
Yeah.
Swimsuit from the 1920s.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Nice. And what's this? There's some kind of vacuum cleaner. It's like sucking up all the sand here. It's like doing a really good job of it. Is that some kind of a Devious Vacuum?
Wow, thank you. I am doing a great job. Thanks for noticing. I'm also I brought a lovely beach umbrella, and I'm got my beach towel, and I'm just taking in the rays on this beautiful, warm, summery Northeast United States coastal day.
Wonderful. And you know what, listener? I held back a key ingredient to this little skit. We're all dead.
Whoa.
We're fucking dead.
Oh.
We're all
Oh my God.
Oh, no!
Well, a lot of things make more sense now.
I'm sorry that I utterly killed your attempt at an intro immediately, Bob.
Well, I'm dead, so I don't give a damn.
That's true.
killed it.
And much
It was
like
hard to
that,
do.
so was the joke.
I'm sorry, I'm ghosts.
I'm sorry.
I brought
ghost.
sand in my shoes.
Yeah.
That's what I did to the beach.
Oh.
And I hate sand. It's coarse and rough.
I love sand. It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
It's true. So because we're on this beach and we're ghosts, we're doing the Goosebumps book, Ghost Beach. Let's go ahead and just get it out there.
Yeah.
I quite like this book.
Get it out. You
This
did.
is a good book.
Yeah, it was fun.
I thought this book was a hell of a lot better than Go Eat Worms. I'll tell you that. For free.
I like ghosts and I like beaches, so this one was likely to please me.
I do like ghosts, but I am ambivalent towards beaches. So,
This one really felt like it could have been adapted into a short horror story for an older audience. Like, we're just like a little bit away from it being more of an all ages kind of darker story.
This could have been a Fear Street.
Yeah.
I do think that's
I
true.
agree with that. There's some dark stuff going on. There's also a kind of a real moment that happens toward the end. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Hey Mario.
Yep.
I hear that time I'm trying to do a new thing that I haven't done before to introduce your history lesson, but I give up because I'm dead. I don't really care anymore. We're on a beach. We're having a good time. I'm skeletons. What's going on, man? Hit me up with the history. When did this book come out?
Welcome back to the stage of history. It's but only the history that applies to movies, TV, and video games. The only history that matters. It's August 1994. The sun is high, and so's the mercury on the thermometer, right? What could you be watching in theaters? Well, Cool Off with Harrison Ford in Clear and Present Danger.
Great.
I really did a good job. That's a Tom Clancy joint. It's the sequel to Hunt for Red October. I guess they found it. Airheads is here, and I haven't ever seen it, but it does star Brendan Fraser. Back in the early Fraser days, and Steve Buscemi and Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. It's a stacked cast for a movie that I've never seen. It's surprising. I gather it's a comedy about rock and roll music. Of course. I mean, it's Brendan Fraser. What else could it be? The Little Rascals? I watched this. I don't know if anybody else did. But I watched it a lot. I don't know why. I had it on VHS, and I would watch it while reading the singular issue of whatever the Warhammer catalog was that I owned.
What a combo.
What a combo. It had a lizard man on the front, I can say that.
I never saw The Little Rascals. I saw the sequel, The Slightly Larger Rascals.
Have you seen a lizard man?
Oh, of course.
Man, we're good. Blank Man, that's Damon Wayans' movie. The Next Karate Kid, which starred Hilary Swank as the next Karate Kid. The Woke Agenda.
It's not 3 ninjas, so I don't really...
No, there's only one ninja. Well, actually, she's not even a ninja. She just does karate, I think. Camp Nowhere, I'm sorry, it's a bad month for movies. Camp Nowhere, Christopher Lloyd is in that, and also Jessica Alba? I don't know. Here's a good one. He said, ironically, it's Pat.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
yeah, I'm telling you, it was a bad month for movies. It's Pat is here.
People were too busy going to the beach.
Yeah.
That's true. You know what? That's a great point.
Did any reviewer, probably one of those hack reviewers back then, probably said in their video review, it's bad.
I mean, it was. So they would be correct on that. Natural Born Killers. That was the one Tarantino wrote but didn't direct. It's got Woody Harrelson in it. Police Academy Mission to Moscow.
Mahoney. Mahoney's my favorite character.
I'm not kidding when I say it's bad. Like it's like the stuff is
put this month out of its misery. Oh my god.
It's Wagons East. That was the movie that killed John Candy. And it has a whopping 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Neat. TV. Surely it was better, right? Inside the Actors Studio premiered. We all love James Lipton, I want to say.
Yeah.
That sounds like a real name.
The problem is that he's not the person behind Lipton Iced Tea, and my brain associates the two of them, and that's a totally unrelated thing. But the Brothers Grunt.
What? Is that a Warhammer thing?
It's here because it was a predecessor to Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy that made Ed and Eddy did another cartoon for MTV called The Brothers Grunt, which I don't think any living human has ever seen.
Is that where Woobaloo or whatever that's it? Subalua is from?
Is that where Woobaloo?
Yeah.
Is that a Pokemon?
Oh wow, the vibes of this are just heinous. I'm Googling it.
Oh my god, it does look awful, doesn't it? Oh my
god. It's real,
god.
like gross out.
Oh, I hate
humor
this.
of the time looking.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So like, what was that called?
Vile.
The Garbage Pail Kids or whatever?
Bob, do you know who made the Garbage Pail Kids?
No.
R.L. fucking Stein.
What?
Amazing. Everything's connected.
What?
I'm not kidding. The Garbage Pail Kids are an R.L. Stein creation.
Holy crap.
See, this is why I wish that we would record video of ourselves, because I'm mouth agape. What?
Unless nope. He wrote the R.L. Stein. R.L. Stein wrote the Garbage Pail Kids
R.L.
book
Stein
series.
wrote the R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein wrote the R.L. Stein book series, The Garbage Pail Kids.
Okay.
Prolific. I don't know if he owns the IP or not, but he definitely is responsible for some of the majesty that we get to, who can say what we owe to this man? The list goes on.
Truly, we are in his debt.
My So-Called Life premiered.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Leto was on that.
Oh boy.
There you go.
So I mean, we can thank August 1994 for giving us Jared Leto. Is that good?
Simpler times.
Video games, God save us, please save us. Video games.
Will video games save us?
They won't.
Damn.
Earthworm Jim came out on this.
Oh.
I do like that game.
I played a lot of that game.
The man who made it is bad, but I did play a lot of Earthworm Jim when I would rent it alongside Booger Man from Blockbuster.
Excellent pairing.
Yeah.
I mean, classic. King of Fighters 94.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
And I mean, they did keep making them after that, so
They
it's a good
did.
sign.
They did make more of them. King of Fighters 94. I wrote in parentheses, fuck yeah. So I guess I was excited when I read that. The gang's all here. Terry, Ryo, Kyo. Those are the ones. But Iori was not here yet. So, Brandon, don't you even think about it. Don't think about Iori Yagami because he's not in the game yet.
You can't tell me not to think about Iori.
I'm commanding it. Hey, here's a big one. Mother 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's something. There's something that
Something good was happening.
Blonde Justice for the 3DO. It's not pornography. It's video games.
Oh.
Breath of Fire for the SNES. They made more of those. That's got to be something. Double Dragon 5, The Shadow Falls. Dynamite Heady. Dynamite Heady.
I regret to inform you that Blonde Justice appears to be pornography.
It's not. Brandon, despite appearances, it is not. There is no nudity in Blonde Justice. It's critical that you know this.
Well, it is adults only. So,
Brandon, when I tell you that I watched a video essay on this,
I trust you. I trust you implicitly.
So thorough. Wow. Thank you so much for dedicating so much of your attention to this matter to figure out if that video game was porn or not.
All right.
I saw the cover. Here's the thing. I mean, I'll grant you.
Somehow it's not porn.
I saw the cover and I thought, this is porn, right? And then I wikied it and it was like unclear. So I went to see if someone had played it on YouTube because obviously it wouldn't be pornography then. And fortunately, someone did confirm it. While there are strippers in it, none of them are nude.
I'm just imagining Mario in like a lab coat with this cover under a microscope, like looking at it and then looking to the camera and saying, not porn, thumbs up.
He takes an eyedropper full of salicylic acid to the cover and it like hisses and he's like, interesting reaction. It's not porn.
If you can trust anyone, you can trust me. It's not pornography. I know it when I see it, much like the Supreme Court. Dynamite Heady on the Genesis. Jazz Jackrabbit. And I feel like I've already said this before on this very podcast.
You have.
But the internet says it came out this month for DOS.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Need for Speed 1 on the 3DO. R-Type 3. Sonic Spinball. God, it's
Let's go.
nothing.
Yeah, I like Sonic Spinball.
I fuck with Spinball, yeah.
If that's our highlight, shit is dark, man.
It had a good soundtrack.
I even took a little trip across the seas and looked at what was out in Japan. What anime was out? Street Fighter 2 the movie was out.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Ghost Sweeper Mikami the movie was out, and the Grappler Baki OVA was out, which sadly does not reach the part in Baki where Bigfoot eviscerates Andre the Giant, and so Baki has to eat 2 years worth of meat so he can become strong enough to punch Bigfoot to death.
You just said a really good sentence.
I know I did. Also, I missed Anime of July of 94, so here's a fun fact that DBZ, the movie Bio Brawly, came out.
His power is maximum.
Thank you, Brandon. I was waiting for that. Thank you. And that's literally it for history. We try again. You know, that's the story of mankind and the struggle of life.
You know, somehow
we try again.
We just don't stop trying.
Maybe September holds a gem for us.
Somehow, I doubt it. Hey, Brandon.
What's up?
You brought a cooler because we're still on the beach. I'm going to keep with this.
Good.
We're still ghosts. So I'm trying to...
Don't back down.
I shan't. I'm trying to pick up these covers that you've put into this cooler to keep them cool because that's what you do the cover. I'm a ghost, so I can't pick them up. Can you show them to us?
It's interesting that you know that there's covers. Well, actually, it's not that interesting because you're a ghost. You can phase through the cooler walls. And I was sitting on it to weigh it down, but I weigh nothing because I'm a ghost.
Well, the cooler is a ghost too.
Unless the cooler is a sanctuary, in which case ghosts cannot enter or leave it.
That's right, Bob. This is judging a book by its cover, the part of the show where we do what they say we should not do. You can't scare me, and you can't tell me what to do. All right, so the first cover.
I love the
transition is so abrupt. All right, so anyway, moving on.
Are we doing the soda thing? Are we going to compare these covers to Soda Pop?
I'm prepared to compare this cover to a soda.
Yeah,
I've got some sodas in mind for sure. There aren't a lot of candy in these colors, to be honest.
Yeah,
I would agree with that for sure.
What should we call this? What pop is it? What? Once you pop,
what's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
What's poppin's good. Okay, we're gonna do an additional thing where we compare each of these covers to a soda pop. So the first cover, the original Jacobus.
You're stifling a sneeze.
Bless you.
I like
the
how
fear.
The attitude of this episode of You Can't Scare Me is we're all afraid.
Ghost. Yeah. So the original Jacobus, right? Am I saying it right?
It's Jacobus, yes.
I no longer know is the thing.
It's Jacobus. I'm sorry,
Tainted his name.
Tim. I'm so sorry. The original Jacobus cover features pale green blue text on a pale green yellow background. The central illustration depicts a graveyard on a bluff overlooking a beach. There's a bright yellow full moon in the background, partially obscured by clouds. Out of one of the graves is rising a spectral, hooded ghost figure with outstretched hands. The tagline is, "No swimming, no surfing, no haunting. Someone tell this fucking ghost there is no haunting allowed on this beach." It's a nice illustration with a lot of nice details, and I like the classy hooded ghost. And I have... I have the soda that this is, which I am not sure is a real soda, but I'll let you all go first because this one is as close as it could possibly be.
Ooh.
You have yours and I have a counter. So, but I'm going to cross counter your can. But can I say that I like this cover a lot? Although I would note that as much as anything can be wrong about a cover for a book called Ghost Beach, Tim has gotten nearly all of it incorrect. Because first of all, there's no ghosts like this in the book. And second, the grave is the wrong years, my man.
I think for reasons...
He's off by 100 years.
For reasons we will describe, I think he was not given adequate access to the story beforehand.
I mean, you can't blame a guy for trying because this does make the book look extremely cool and interesting.
Yes.
I had this cover as a jigsaw puzzle.
Wow.
But I was too scared to put it together.
I bet the cloud part would have been pretty hard.
It's a lot of blue. Like, it's a lot of blue.
It's almost Baja Blast coated, but there are other cover variants that are more Baja Blast coated. So I'm gonna have to give this one a Mountain Dew voltage.
Yep. Yep.
See, I did go Baja Blast, not being a dew expert. I felt there was kinship with Baja Blast here. You know, it's on the Baja spectrum, and Baja Blast is very tropical, which does fit the beach vibe.
Great to drink on the beach.
Yes.
Brandon.
All right.
True. Brandon, strike me with a can.
I'll strike you down with this sun-kissed berry lemonade. I don't know if it's real.
So true.
But it's
true. I've seen it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I've seen it in person.
Confirmation. Yeah. It's real.
Has anyone ever had it? A question for the
My
ages.
mom. That's why I've seen
it. Is it good?
She said it was good, if you trust a boomer's opinion.
I think soda's pretty timeless, right? Everybody likes
sentence. What a sentence.
I mean, berry lemonade, good balance, right? Of like the sweet berry and the sour lemon. It sounded pretty good.
I mean, that liquid is the right color for this cover. I'll say that.
All right. That's right. This is the section I'm leading. That's right.
That's right. You have to keep doing more work.
All right. So, Tim Jacobus alternate sketches. So
we're number to sketches.
Yeah, okay, sorry, this is out of order, but he did
every time you say his name.
He did many alternate sketches for this one.
Yeah,
I think because he was probably not told exactly what was going on in the story. The first one is a view from within a cave, looking out at a spectral old man, translucent from the knees down. He's clutching a 3-tiered candelabra, walking on a beach, lit from behind by a full moon.
I love that.
Bats are visible in the sky, and a wave is crashing on some rocks. It's a nice composition, but I think that the old man looks maybe a little too placid for this to have been a spooky cover for Goosebumps.
Yeah, it looks like Walt Whitman.
Yeah.
Still, it's the book. Like,
I mean, this is accurate.
This is it. Yeah. And it looks really good. It's a good composition.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest with you, I don't think this would have sold.
Yeah.
I don't think this would have been a hot off the shelf item.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Goosebumps book? The one with the old guy on the cover, standing innocently with a candelabra in front of a cave.
Oh, you like that one? That's lame. What about the old guy is a wave?
Yeah. So there are several that depict crashing waves on a shore.
These
with an old man rising out of them, and his hand is part of the. He's got hands as part of the breaking part of the wave. They look great, but also I can understand why they didn't go with these. I like the second one. I like his old man winter face.
I love the second one.
Yeah.
I think it's rad as hell.
Really a very cool idea.
Yeah, super. And he was inspired, but the only problem is that we don't actually spend that much time in the ocean or any, really.
I mean, certainly Poseidon does not deliver his watery rage against these children, so this would not be accurate.
Yeah.
Do the kids even swim one time?
I
don't know
so.
that they do.
I think
they don't.
They don't get past their ankles, I don't think. Spoilers.
They do wade. They do wade. And wait, do they even get in the actual ocean, or do they just get in like a wading
They're in a tide
area?
pool, yeah.
Yeah, they're in a tide pool.
Yeah. Wow, what a liar this cover is.
Spoilers. We're just spoiling the crap out of this book. They're not even in the ocean.
Listener, please hold on to your seats. They will eventually be in a tide pool. You aren't ready for this.
You can't submerge me. Okay, so that's the so going back to the actual covers, we're going to go to number 2. The UK.
For many UK years, we have had UK Ghosts. UK
It's like a boomerang.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
The UK cover features blue slime, only blue this time, out of which protrudes a half-submerged gravestone and an outstretched hand with long broken fingernails. It's fine, and again, they get the accuracy award for what actually happens in the book.
That's right. A hand does emerge from a pool of delicious blue raspberry flavored slime.
It does look delicious.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Every time they do this exact color, it looks really tasty.
Yeah, they have peach rings. They've got this. You just want to eat the UK cover right up.
But can you drink it is the question.
I think it would taste like a nice warm Mountain Dew Frostbite, which is a slightly more desaturated blue than Mountain Dew Voltage. Similar to this.
Frostbite.
I'm noticing a trend with your book
Ooh.
description. Have you likened all of the covers to Mountain Dew flavors?
I'm gonna keep going.
Hell yeah.
Well, as long as I can, anyway.
Yeah, I see it. That actually, and the shark works too.
Especially the Mountain Dew Zero sugars have a lot of black in them, and if you're like, what's a soda can that has colors and black that I haven't already referenced 1,000 times, right? It's gonna be a Mountain Dew weird flavor.
I must confess, this is not a soda, but it does look a lot like Windex.
It sure does.
You shouldn't drink it, but
the forbidden soda.
Much like Mountain Dew, it will tickle your innards.
It looks like something that you would make in one of those like Japanese candy kits for children, like the pop and cookin' ones.
Yeah.
This is absolutely Jones cane sugar soda, berry lemonade.
Oh, damn, Bob.
Yeah. Ooh,
that's a good answer. Shit. Damn.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Oh, man. Bob, I have to confess this fact. When I was, I'm going to confess this to everyone. Wow. Don't tell anyone my shameful secret. When I was in college, I always kept a 4-pack of Jones Berry Lemonade in our dorm fridge. I restocked it every time we ran out, which was 80% of my budget.
It was a big deal when we were college age.
Yeah.
It's true. I did think I was very cool for drinking Jones soda.
You know what else? The Jones cane sugar soda image you have shared has a guy in swim trunks backflipping into a pool, and as we all know, a pool is just a little ocean.
That's so true and beautiful.
And it's black and white, so it's kind of like they're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, if he hits the bottom of the pool,
Yeah.
or if he hits the lip of that cement, I'm gonna closer look at that.
There could be a bunch of dead dogs in that pool. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know what's in there.
By the way, trigger warning: dog.
Dog death.
I mean,
implied dog death.
Implied.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
It
heavily.
happened a long time ago.
Yeah. Heavily implied prior dog death. I don't know. That dog could have just been born a skeleton.
Implied is doing.
You don't know.
What kind of dog do you get when you have what breed is your dog? Skeleton.
So I had my pick is not good because in my mind this is bluer. Maybe a version of it exists, but I was thinking of Pepsi Blue. But mostly I thought, wow, is that a dinosaur Dracula on the side of that picture?
Hell yeah.
What the hell? And what'd they do to the bottle?
If Dinosaur Dracula had your Pepsi bottle, it probably also would suffer some damage. They're not gentle creatures.
Probably a collector. It might be a modern picture of a soda collector who's like held onto that bottle for too long.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of the fucking, what was it? The Pepsi, like Crystal Pepsi. The fucking video where that guy drinks it. Projectile vomits. Classic. Also, I'm imagining the T-Rex in this image trying to open the bottle with his
little hands. Oh, yeah. Or cute to think
trying to open it and be like, God damn it.
Thank you, Bob.
I got to get one in there.
I will also say I loved Pepsi Blue. I was like one of two people back when my soda guzzling days. Pepsi Blue was really tasty because it was so much sugar. The next cover, Le Fantôme de la Plage, in
Thank you.
Cher de Poule. This one is... This one, I think they made this one as a placeholder, and we're like, you could just use this for anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
I love this so much.
I'll describe it.
Yes, please describe it.
It features a terrified teen pictured from the shoulders up. He has turned. He is biting his fingers in fear to look back at a skeletal hand which is tapping his shoulder. He is apparently floating in space as a bright yellow moon and stars in a black sky are visible behind him, but there is no scenery or ground visible. There's nothing ghosty or beachy about this one. It feels like a random one they made to put on nearly any Goosebumps book.
This is the realest.
I'm going to throw this out
moment.
There.
Yeah.
Is this the best cover?
Yes.
All right. I agree.
Yeah. Yep. In my humble opinion, yes.
It's really cool.
It's so evocative.
It just has no relation to the story.
Yeah. The vibes match the vibes of the story a little, like more of this like grounded kind of horror.
I mean, I'll go one further, Bob, and say this is the best color. This is the best cover ever made by a human. This is the best cover of any book. And if they put this on like all books, I would maybe kids would read more. You know, think about that.
Yeah. Yo, there might be a skeleton in this book that'll touch my shoulder.
Whoa! That's how I feel when a skeleton touches my shoulder.
There we go. Check over your shoulders right now, listeners. There could be a skeleton there.
If this book has taught me anything, it's that you really do not know where a ghost might be.
Or how to pronounce Jacobus.
I have been hearing soft xylophone sounds for a while now, and I refuse to turn around.
I mean, is this book accurate? Is this cover book accurate? I mean, it's not totally wrong. The elements are there. At some point it's night, there is a skeleton, and a person is scared. Frenchly. I have a can that I'm going to suggest.
Go for it.
I think it's a Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Voodoo mystery flavor soda can.
Yeah. What year, though?
Ooh, whatever year this image is from. Damn.
Let's take a peek. They change the color every year of Voodoo.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, not to have diabetes here on the podcast, but they change the color of the Mountain Dew Voodoo Zero Sugar every year.
I activated your trap card here.
Ooh, that's a fun one because it does have the reaching skeletal hand as well.
I
this was the 2024. It's right there on the can.
Oh, it does say
Rest
that.
easy, heroes.
Wiping sweat from my forehead. Oh.
I was sweating there for a second. I was scared. I was like, damn. Yo, wait a minute. This one from 2023, this is not related to this cover, but let me direct you to the beach ghost and
a good one.
What is clearly curly but a mummy.
You're
R.L.
right.
Stein,
Thieves.
R.L. Stein fucking sue these people.
Yo, copyright infringement.
Copy wrong.
What the hell?
Classic inspiration.
So I didn't know that this existed, but there was apparently a Mellow Yellow redesign, and I think this looks a bit like Mellow Yellow Zero Sugar.
Wow, it's so boring.
Yeah.
God. it's just
me in the soda aisle every week.
It's
for adults, for gamers.
Why does it look like men's body wash?
This looks like Axe body spray. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they were thinking when they made it.
My Zero Sugar.
Yum.
Just for me.
Chemicals.
Delicious.
You're one step away from an energy drink. Energy drinks would have been another one, but those are like even more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Now, Bob.
I posted.
Now, Bob, you've gone
just
for
posted
this.
the gay monster.
I mean,
it's true.
Jojo Siwa? Is that a good joke? I can't tell.
What's the demographics for this podcast? Because I know who Jojo Siwa is.
I mean, can I listen? I was spiraling through a Rolodex of celebrities that I knew were gay, but also if I called them a gay monster, it wouldn't sound offensive.
Well, Lady Gaga's fans are monsters.
Are monsters. This is true. But I felt, I don't know. Also, looking at this can, I thought of Jojo Siwa, which, and because it's like anathema to me.
If you find yourself drinking the gay monster, you were not born this way. You can quit drinking Monster at any time. Don't worry.
There is a second French cover. In fact, there's a classic French cover.
Oh my god!
This one's cool.
Yeah.
This is dope.
So this book was apparently renamed Phantom of the Grotto. It depicts a cave wall. The opening of the cave itself looks like a skull with teeth protruding. In the mouth, a glowing red figure with white eyes is walking towards the viewer.
This rules.
Yeah, it rules, actually.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I would buy this. This is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be very disappointed if you read the book with this cover.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd like to hope that a future generation of Goosebumps readers in France will talk about this cover for years to come.
Very cool. The face of the cave kind of representing like, oh, we're trapped here. We're stuck.
The agonized scream of the cave mouth is cool. And also like a video game monster lurks within.
Yeah.
Love to go in a cave shaped like a big mouth.
Is it Mountain Dew Code Red?
So this to me is the limited edition Oreo Coke that was made last year. There was, sorry for everyone who like I don't know, doesn't have a lot of young people in their lives, but they did this collab, Coke and Oreo, where they made Oreo flavored Coke and Coke flavored Oreos.
Oh, God.
The thing that's wrong with me is I really loved the Oreo flavored Coke because it was like a dark chocolate bitter kind of a flavor in the Coke, and that actually ruled. The Coke flavored, so the Coke flavored Oreos, dog shit.
I mean, yeah.
For some reason, they had one vanilla and one chocolate cookie, and then the filling was like Coke flavored, just the filling. And it had like Pop Rocks in it, and it was bad.
Pop Rocks?
The Oreo Coke, I was the only person at my grocery store buying Oreo Coke Zero, and I bought all of it so that I could keep drinking it.
I mean, can I tell you that does not shock me to hear that? Like, this is one of the most like, yep.
I drove to another town so that I could get one last case of Oreo Coke Zero before they took it away. That's all I want.
What I love about this comparison, and I think it's haunting, because I think the comparison between this bottle and this cover is truly haunting, because the like Coca-Cola Creations logo there underneath the regular Coca-Cola logo, it perfectly framed like this ominous figure.
Yeah.
And I imagine holding this bottle and seeing this red man walk towards me.
And he walks out of the soda.
Yes.
I love Dvac. Your image on Discord right now is this cute little shop vac that's got like a white nozzle and a pink like sort of base with cute little eyes and a mouth that's just open. And I'm just imagining like opening that lid and looking in, and it's just Coca-Cola, like Oreo flavored Coke. Like
that's
just,
right.
Yeah.
In the little like 8-ounce cans, and there's like ice in there too.
No, just the liquid. Just
The warm soda. Yeah.
It's warm. It's definitely warm.
It's warm. Opening up my cooler at the beach, and it's all Oreo Coca-Cola.
Loose soda.
It's all just liquid. Can I ask a question about this bottle? Why does it have like a football grip at the bottom?
Not all questions need answers.
That's how they make it now.
Yeah. So my answer is boring, and you'll see the same texture. It's Diet Coke looks a bit like Diet Coke, but they have the same texture on the bottle. You can see.
Hold on, I've got to find something as good as the Game Monster to go.
Clearly, the lesson of this podcast is get out there, start drinking more soda, folks. What could go wrong?
Hey, I'm drinking a Monster right now.
Whoa!
It's not this. It's actually. It is actually kind of the color of the next book.
Whoa!
The Korean Ghost Speech.
Whoa!
I'm drinking Monster Energy Zero Ultra. It's it's black and white and silvery.
You got it.
Mine. I'm gonna go a little esoteric here. It's the cover for JoJo Siwa's Karma.
Shut up.
That's kind
fully
of
abandoned the premise.
They do. She did say karma's a bitch.
She did. I should have known better.
Should have known better. Could be the lesson of this book as well.
Hey, Brandon.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck is JoJo Siwa?
Wow. Sorry, this is a conversation for terminally online women like Mario and myself.
Oh my god.
Real quick. Has anyone tried the Gay Monster?
No.
Damn it.
The Gay Monster may have tried me.
Shut the fuck up, Brandon.
Fuck up.
I will.
No, you won't. There's more covers.
I think you got something there.
I'm trying to keep track. I think we have all given an answer to this one.
Yes,
all right.
yes,
I think we have, yes.
Okay, sorry. Moving forward. The Korean cover. These guys, they don't miss. The Korean cover is again pretty cool. It depicts a giant white specter with red eyes and long teeth flying towards the viewer, with kind of a sketchy, what do you call it?
Crosshatch?
Crosshatch, that's it. In the distant background towards the bottom of the image, you could see bats and clouds or smoke rising out of a beachside grotto. The Korean illustrators, man, they got it.
Yeah.
They're always trying.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Yeah.
Mario.
That's good. I got it. Listen, again, the 20-somethings that I work with would appreciate your reference to that meme.
Hooray!
Nice.
I love Divine.
Yeah, they love the Vine. They do.
Still relevant, baby.
Hey, what's this cover? I've got one. It's a white monster, and I'm not talking about Benson Boone. Was that good? I don't know.
Yep. Yep. I was also about to say White Monster.
I like Brandon's laugh. Ha!
He. A single he.
A single he. But Brandon, can you beat a white monster? Can you trump that?
I would like. Can you post a white monster in the chat?
Can I post a white? I would love to, but the fucking EnergyDrinkCity.com won't let me take a fucking copy image from it.
EnergyDrinkCity.com.
Yeah, listen.
That's where I live. It's great here. We live fast here.
We live fast. We live furious.
What's your energy drink of choice right now?
Let's see. Honestly, I do drink a Monster. I have been known to, but probably Celsius now. Sorry, not to be a girl again, but probably Celsius.
No, I'm
the peach one.
I crushed the Celsiuses. I got back onto those. The Arctic vibe's actually pretty chill.
Yeah, I love this trend of naming flavors like completely. I mean, it's like Mountain Dew, but everyone's doing it now. Like a flavor can just be a feeling.
Do you remember Mountain Dew Kickstart?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The best Mountain Dew.
Bob?
Where is it? Where did it go?
Let me tell you how I made it through multiple years of pathology residency. It was by pounding Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Fuck yeah.
I would like to say EnergyDrinkCity.com did not provide me with a shareable image, but I would like to thank DreamsTime.com, copyright Dennis Mart.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just going to float this out there. Anyone who's using the AVIF format online, death penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I'm constantly converting all of them. This sucks.
I'm always converting and stuff.
Yeah, I'm always converting.
I'm always converting.
So this isn't as correct as White Monster, but convert this into your eye holes. It's Blue Sky cane sugar cream soda.
Oh, Blue Sky came out with a soda? That's wild.
That's crazy.
That tastes bad.
Oh my god.
That's not cream going into that soda. That looks like piss.
On Blue Sky, it most certainly would be.
Foamy, what the hell?
Ew.
Why?
Ew. Take
I've
it
got
away.
some yellow liquid for your popcorn.
I do love a cream soda, I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I miss them.
I'll admit to being that guy.
Mario, I wasn't going to say it, but I also, I actually just like earlier today, restocked on my energy drink of choice. So I'm trying to keep that going. And I'm constantly chugging these things. Oh, it's a problem.
It's good to have a goal.
Yeah.
Whatever that goal might be.
I'm really into these rain storms. I had to do the zero sugar stuff. It's unfortunate, but I have to.
Many such cases.
Many such cases.
Many such cases of soda.
Wow.
You are so good at this.
Okay.
It's nuts.
It's a good response to being complimented. Okay.
You know what else is a good response to being complicated?
Complicated.
Yeah, I'm not giving up. I'm going to live with this. I live with my mistakes. the next cover. Wait, did everyone get a soda out?
Oh,
I mean, I'm not out. I mean,
did you produce a soda?
did you make a soda?
If you,
Yeah.
That's what the folks at Blue Sky did.
yeah. If you produce a soda, it would definitely be this nuclear-looking Sour Patch Kids soda.
Ooh, I want to try that.
that I would produce that soda?
Yes.
Yeah.
From
that's
a
accurate.
gland,
That's fair.
I presume.
One would hope.
Yeah. This is you synthesizing Sour Patch Kids once you've come out of the movie theater.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that I first I am sour, but then I'm sweet, and that's so
Also, you look like this little guy trapped in the bottle.
that's me. That is what I look like.
Why does that look exactly like a Nuka-Cola? Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that look exactly like me? Is the question that I keep having to face.
I wouldn't drink something that looks like this. that looks like
I would.
That looks
antifreeze.
I would do this. I would do this.
That's antifreeze.
The journey to adulthood.
That soda comes from a time when it was like, oh yeah, this soda glows in the dark. And then, it kills you like a year later.
Put it in your body.
This soda makes your teeth pop.
It does look like it tastes like citric acid.
For sure.
What I wish is that at the bottom of the bottle there was a single Sour Patch Kid.
The worm.
Like a worm.
Yeah, like the worm.
Yeah.
But he would probably dissolve.
He looks like he sits up occasionally and taps on the glass.
I think the scariest part would be if he was not dissolved. If he was just intact at the bottom.
It's like I'm pH balanced down here. No problem.
Yeah. Moving on to the next cover, the classic cover for Goosebumps. Depicts, and would you be surprised to hear it, a graveyard on a bluff overlooking the ocean. The sky is green and blue, and a full moon is barely visible behind the trouble fluid font. Rising out of one of the gravestones and occupying most of the page is a hooded specter with glowing orange eye holes and a round, glowing, lamprey kind of mouth orifice. His wispy hands are stretched towards the viewer, and he has a translucent metal collar with chains around his neck. The graveyard bluff has a crashing wave parting around it, but the rest of the sea in the background appears calm. I think this illustration is fine, maybe a bit busy. It doesn't help that so much of this image is concealed behind all of the extraneous text in 5 different fonts. It's never going to be acceptable. What's wrong with you guys?
How else are we going to know about the bonus features? Come on.
It has bonus features.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't have a face. I wish it didn't have a weird butthole mouth that I have to look at. But otherwise, I mean, it's again not book accurate, but why not? I mean, you can do anything.
I like that it's got a lot of movement.
Yeah.
It's dynamic, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I just noticed that it has like a
Now this
is pod racing.
Yes. This
You
is Baja
fucking-
Blast.
Oh, okay.
This is Zero Sugar Baja Blast.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Whenever someone says now this, it's a call and response. I have to say is pod racing.
That's true. That's correct. It's like saying "and with your spirit."
Peace be with you, and this is pod racing.
Peace be with you. This is pod racing.
That's right.
Oh man, I was about to bust out some real Catholic opinions about this.
That's right. Let's get Catholic on the podcast. That's why I'm here too.
I mean, my opinion is, and With Your Spirit is a major downgrade from And Also With You.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hate it, despise it.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's the worst one, too, because it's even longer.
It is. And what's it mean? It doesn't mean anything. And With Your Spirit. What don't become a ghost?
This is like the difference between a translation and a localization.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. It is so.
Same with I am not worthy to receive you. Changing it to I am not worthy for you to enter into my house.
Ew.
Shut up.
Ew.
The double meaning of receive in English makes that more poetic. They should have left it alone.
I hate that. Wow. What? No.
Yeah, they really screwed it up. Not the best at branding.
I mean, they haven't ever been really, but
no. We can stop it there. Probably the reasons. Anyway, I think that this is not. You're correct. It is this zero Baja Blast, zero sugar. But here's a weird choice: Sparletta cream soda.
Sparletta.
Oh.
Sparletta.
What is this?
Why not bend the rules? It says
green cream soda.
Yeah, it's like neon green.
For the Irish in your life.
Yeah, why not?
That is absolutely going to change the color of either your
blood
stuff coming out of you. Yeah, your blood.
your blood. This is not accurate, but I spent this entire time trying to find one that would work. So instead, I'm just going to say this is, if you really squint and pretend and keep magic in your heart, it could be a melon soda float from Komeda Coffee in Tokyo.
Yes. I like that.
Oh, it's shoe.
Yeah,
the little shoe.
Oh my god!
Huh?
Wait! I have an answer. It's
Yes.
not the float. It's this stuffed float that this woman is holding.
I love that
huge.
the small mug is in front of her, the real thing, and then she's holding a very large, maybe a plush of that same thing.
It's obviously funnier in Horrible Resolution, but here's a nice crisp one for you.
That's so good. Oh, it's from the I forgot. It's the little coffee guy. Komeda, yeah.
Yeah.
They got a great logo.
They do. Yeah.
He's like a cowboy holding a cup of steam.
It's beautiful. And also they serve boots full of soda for you.
Yeah.
I want that boot soda. Gotta make sure it tastes like feet. I don't know what this would be. But don't worry about me. We could just move on.
Oh, right.
All of these are very minty, I will say. Like, they're minty fresh.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If next time when we do toothpaste flavors,
oh boy,
I got you covered.
Okay, so the next cover, I'm just gonna say this is my favorite one.
This is adorable.
This is the Icelandic cover. Adorable is the immediate word that appears.
Yes. This is it.
This is it.
Ooh, baby.
It's great.
Ooh, baby.
Blanket ghost.
Yeah.
I love him.
Draugastrandan features a graveyard in fog lit by a full white moon, in front of which Halloween bat silhouettes are flying. Occupying most of the image and rising out of the graves, perhaps, is a giant white sheet ghost with a black jack-o'-lantern grimacing face. I love him.
I love him.
I would die for him, even though he's already dead.
Yeah, I'd kill for him.
And you will.
And perhaps I will.
He looks like he sounds like, hello?
What a good guy. That's some slime on the crawler. So you can use either the slime or the rest of the image. You have my permission.
Thank you for this gift.
And peace be with you.
And with your spirit.
And this is pod racing.
Thank you. Dvac got it.
And now here, and with your spirit could work because it could be this bedsheet ghost.
Yeah.
And I do
True.
grant him peace. I would happily shake his spectral hand in a church pew.
I would believe anything this ghost told me about the nature of the haunted beach that we were on.
Yes.
Or Christ. For that matter.
I would have a lot of questions about Christ after he told me that we were on a haunted beach. Yeah.
God is dead.
If he told me about the nature of transubstantiation, I would say, yeah. That sounds dope, man. I keep trying to load this image from Kroger's website for a can of Ale 8-1, and I fucking can't.
while you're doing that, let me hit you with this. This ghost reminded me of a delicious scoop of ice cream, and I was like, why? What flavor of Baja Blast is this? And it reminds me not of the soda Baja Blast, but of the milkshake Baja Blast, and also the Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie that Taco Bell released for the holiday season this past 2025 holiday season.
I didn't get to try that. I said this was a privilege.
Yeah, one of my friends tried it and said it had a very chemical aftertaste.
No, really? Shocked. I can't imagine it.
This image is so upsetting for the main reason. This scale can't be right? Look how either that's one giant ass shake or a tiny little pie.
It is a tiny little pie.
My choice is this low resolution image of an Ale 81 bottle in the snow. That's not, there it goes.
Ale 81 is our local, it's the Lexington, Kentucky soda, or not quite Lexington, the town over, Winchester.
And it's a beautiful, original ginger drink that we all love.
We love it. We'll die for it.
Aww.
I stand by it.
Yeah.
And I think it's not quite right, but I had to get it in there somewhere. So I did it. There we go.
Yeah, I was also looking for a place. I'm going to go with a White Rock ginger ale.
Ooh. I'm just Googling haunted Mountain Dew.
It's a cute little can, like a cute little ghost.
So Mountain Dew has a can of thrashed apple, but I read that as tarnished apple. So I was like, what does that mean? What does it mean to be a tarnished apple?
I command thee, sip!
I was thinking of an Elden Ring joke. Shit.
Emboldened by the flavor of ambition.
Gideon Ofnir, the all-sipping!
He's tried every flavor of Mountain Dew.
He's the only one.
And that's what it did to him.
And that's what it did. You walk into his little library, and it's just shelves of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And that fucked up bottle of Pepsi Blue from before.
Yep. That's his secret. He doesn't want you to know that he has that.
It actually had nothing to do with grafting. That's just what happens when you drink all of those.
He's got the Crystal Pepsi in a safe.
Yeah, he uses that to poison people, like the Black Knives dip their daggers.
That's Celibaus's potion.
Keep it going.
That's Celibaus's potion.
Yeah.
We can do this. We can do this.
We're bringing it back to references people listening to this will understand.
I hope people pop off for the JoJo Siwa references.
Pop off, eh?
Hey.
Well, speaking of pop off, let's pop on to the chapter summaries, because that's all the covers.
Yay!
Yeah! Hooray! We did it.
That was really good, Brandon. That was a great transition.
So good at those.
You're welcome.
All right. So,
nice.
Dvac, did you have the first?
Yeah.
Fourth?
The first fourth of this short romp on the Ghost Beach.
Yeah.
So, Ghost Beach, chapter 1. So this book is written in the first person by Jerry, 12, who has a sister named Terry, who's 11, and it opens with them going through the graveyard. Terry loves graveyards. Jerry, kind of a wuss. Mm-hmm. Kind of a, much more easy to scare. Interesting kind of older brother, younger sister dynamic that I feel like we don't see very often
I agree.
In this time period.
Agreed.
Where the sister is brave and smart, and our narrator, the brother, is like kind of a wuss and scared all the time and
kudos
nervous
to
about
Stein
everything.
for it. Kudos to him for doing it that way, because as we learn, the show is a coward and returned to gender norms.
Yes. That also bothered me about the show. Then, in the beginning of this book, they specifically call out a tombstone that Jerry finds, which is for John Knapp, who died in 1766, age 12. But their last name is Sadler, and all the rest of the book we're talking about Sadlers and Sadlers' graves. So I don't know if that's like a reference to something in loving memory.
It's Darl Stein's favorite
his friend
uncle that died. Well, I guess we'll get to what the opening is, and that sort of maybe explains some degree of it, but it does feel like a weird weakness in the book to not make it all just Sadler's.
Yeah, I wrote it down with in my notes with the intention of like, where does this come back, right? And then it doesn't, so that was great.
You fell for R.L. Stine's classic trick.
Stine's trick.
You get the classic Stine trick of getting dream sequenced when suddenly, right off the bat, they're walking through the graveyard. It's scary. Jerry is scared, and he's having trouble finding his sister, and suddenly a bunch of green hands start popping up from the ground and trying to grab Jerry and Terry, and they run away, and Terry's grabbed, and Jerry turns around and is like, no, Terry, and like runs back to try to help his sister, but then the hands get him too, and he's like, oh no, they got me, all the zombie hands. And then smash cut, chapter 2, Jerry's standing on a cliff on the beach thinking, wow, I don't know why I was just remembering a bad dream that I had a couple of months ago.
Is this the most brutal R.L. Stine dream sequence reveal? Because there's one thing for it to be just a dream, and then the next chapter being like, and then I woke up. It is another to be like, oops, I was just remembering a dream I once had.
Yeah, it's the most shameless, I think. We are passing through Steins Gate.
Fuck, no. God damn it.
God, that would explain a lot.
You shit.
That's what the cave is.
How is it the first Steins Gate joke you've made in this podcast?
The entire time I was thinking, we have to have said this before.
Nope, it's the first time.
Wow.
Yay.
So the kids are standing on a rocky strip of beach. A ghost beach, perhaps? Hard to tell. But the cemetery from Jerry's dream is real, and they just discovered a similar-looking cemetery at the edge of the pine woods behind them. And I do have to shout it out to the art for the covers that does actually try to depict this American Northeast, this New England concept of like pine woods that stop, and then there's a beach. Which
it's true. It's
not
real.
what I would think.
It is very different from the traditional beach image, right? Of just like a beach, like Florida. It's not. This is not in Florida. This is a cold beach where you go to not enjoy it.
Yeah, this is a beach that sucks.
Yeah,
sorry everyone.
It's a beach to always be slightly too cold and always have a little bit of sand in your socks, and there's some dry stuff laying there.
A lot of rocks. I bet.
Too much wind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they have discovered this cemetery, and then they have continued to walk toward the beach and ended up on this rocky cliff looking down for the beach. Also, in New England, kind of a dangerous beach, like by its nature, right? Not like not a vacation beach, not a play beach, but like kind of a dangerous vibe compared to like a beach you would go to on vacation.
Yeah, like a Riptide type beach.
Yeah.
It's a beach to stand on and think about, mortality. Ghosts. I guess they're in.
It's a beach to get vengeance if you're Leslie Nielsen.
Oh!
The scariest type of beach.
There's a story in the movie Creep Show called Something to Tide You Over. It's wonderful. It's got Leslie Nielsen in it.
It's very good. It's amazing.
And I'm pretty sure it was actually filmed in the Northeast on a beach.
It was filmed at the Island Beach State Park in Berkeley Township, New Jersey.
Which is where Jerry and Terry are from.
Well.
They are from New Jersey. They live in an apartment with their parents in New Jersey, and they are visiting distant relatives, parentheses unspecified, in New England, also parentheses unspecified, at their cottage for a whole month. And these relatives, these older relatives, sort of grandparents aged relatives, are named Brad and Agatha Sadler. Brad is not the name of a 90-year-old man.
Yeah.
No.
Bradley.
Bradlington.
And then Agatha's such a classic, scary old lady name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Brad, like, maybe they're both old now, but maybe he's actually, like, much younger than her. Like, he was her trophy husband when they were younger.
You have raised a great point that I was just about to ask. Are these cousins who are both related to them? Or are these cousins, like one cousin and one by marriage? Or are they both cousins that are related to them and they're also married?
You go back far enough, hard to tell.
Hard to tell. It's hard to, I mean, they are in their 90s or whatever, it gets iffy. It gets iffy.
They are.
And I don't know the answer to this question. I asked this genuinely because I truly couldn't figure this out. I don't know. Like,
I took it that they were supposed to be like husband and wife. That was the point of it.
Yes, that was my initial thought. But then they talk about having a bunch of ancestors buried there and being saddlers. And it's like, I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Vexing.
There isn't a time that you go back far enough where you would be like, oh, but if Brad was from this decade, then it would make sense that his name is Brad. Brad is a young man's name. That is such a strange choice.
It's a young man's game to be Brad,
Yeah, there's a couple of Brads in the Bible.
Classic. The classic book of Brad.
You got to go back real far.
Yeah. And Jesus said unto Stevie.
He could have just had him be named Bradley. That would make it seem older. I don't know. Very strange. Bradford.
That's an old guy's name.
So the kids have arrived, and they arrive by train because we're in New England. And also because we're in New England, so Brad and Agatha pick them up from the train station, take them home, and give them a big bowl of clam chowder.
Yeah.
Chowder.
So it's great. Nothing could possibly be wrong, right? We're having a great New England time with our clam chowder on our uncomfortably cold rocky beach.
I'm walking here.
That's right.
Sorry if I'm not talking. You have mentally transported me there.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the crashing waves. I'm eating the delicious clam chowder.
It's nice and warm.
Oh, is this Mountain Dew flavored clam chowder?
Baja Blast.
Oh no!
I've been Baja blasted.
I woke up. Oh, that was a nightmare that I had a month ago that I just remembered having a daydream of the previous day.
I would like to put a pin in several points here, though, which is that Brad and Agatha drove to the train station and picked them up and cooked them clam chowder. I just want to put those two pins on the board, and we won't talk about why until later.
Is it because this is the most M. Night Shyamalan book ever? Because it's like someone said, hey, what if The Village and I legitimately forgot the name of the beach that makes you old movie. I legitimately,
that's its name, definitely.
Is it? I think it is.
It's just old. It's old.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
It's
so you
old.
have to say the beach that makes you old.
Okay.
Welcome to the beach that makes you ghosts.
Oh, The Village was when I saw that as a kid. That was one of my intense memories of being so mad about the twist in a movie that I never got over it.
Yeah.
The Village is interesting to me because I had just had my wisdom teeth out and they had us on whatever those opiates or whatever, and so we watched The Village 2.5 times in a row because it just kept looping.
Is that the movie your dentist recommended?
No, that just happened to be what was on, and it looped 2.5 times, and we didn't blink for those 2.5 times, and then I stood up and vomited blood all over my basement.
Oh, Jesus.
But I would say it would be very funny if you were getting your wisdom teeth out and you woke up and your dentist was like, hey, it'd be really good to go with this.
We recommend everyone watch The Village.
Also,
this is a really good time to watch The Village.
It just occurred to me, I think I confused The Village with The Visit, but we're just going to roll with it.
The Visit is kind of the twist here a little bit, but The Village could also work a way. I mean, it's not that far off. A lot of pilgrims are here.
I bet M. Night Shyamalan read R.L. Stein as a kid.
I don't doubt it.
Absolutely, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, vibe check real quick. Percentage wise, how do we think he wrote this one? I think he wrote this one.
Yes, 100%. 100%,
okay.
yes.
No
Yes.
Goose Rider?
Yeah.
No Goose Rider? Okay.
It is pretty good, so I'm glad that that's the case.
I feel there's enough of Stein in this to be sure. there's a dream sequence in the beginning.
We might talk about it later, but it does share some DNA with Welcome to Dead House.
It does. I agree. And there is a specific thing that happens in this book that I thought, oh, this is straight up from Welcome to Dead House. R.L. Stine has like a couple images in his brain that he has to keep coming back to.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Carry on.
All right. So all of this brings us to the present moment where Jerry and Terry are standing on the rocky cliff after they just found a graveyard. Something that is fun about this book, since it is from children's perspective, is like they discover things and they like don't necessarily connect the dots right away in a way that feels very accurate to children. Like they find a graveyard and they find that they find their own last name in the graveyard and they're like surprised. Like they're like, oh, what did they, like the concept that like families have like burial grounds, especially like families in New England that can like trace their history back to England, right? Like, oh, here's our family plot. Like they're like not quite cognizant of that. They might have an idea, but they're 11 and 12, so they don't quite get it. It's very cute. So Terry's the smart one. She found the graveyard. She wants to check it out. She loves scary things, and she's into gravestone rubbings, which like, was that in 1994? Was there like that is such a this is like such a middle school girl thing to be into. Like I do agree, like have like a weird sort of intellectual hobby that feels a little too old for your age.
It does feel real.
Yes,
I agree with that. I was going to say I don't know how old. Wait, I'm going to find out. The same when they started. No, it doesn't. I was just going to name drop the Gravestone Girls because I bought some replica Death's Head from them back in Salem, and they're really good.
Yeah,
you can buy them online. That's fun.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the free plug for them. It is a weird hobby, and I don't know when even the concept of doing gravestone rubbings became a thing. I don't know. It just appeared one day, right? I mean, unless someone knows the deep lore of when young women all get into doing gravestone rubbings, a time in every girl's life when she wants to rub some gravestones.
It's a thing in families that like have a connection to their family history, right? Like if you can trace your family tree back and you still live like near the area, I feel like that comes up. Or like, why would you care, right? Otherwise, a lot of the time.
I mean, I guess it is. Why would you care? Although I do think it would probably help if you lived in New England
and there were a bunch of cool grave designs everywhere.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Because I mean, I have never been a 12-year-old girl, but if I were to look at a skeleton now, I'd say that's cool. I mean, so if we translate that back.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool skeletons out there for those with eyes to see.
So poetic.
Here at the graveyard. So at the graveyard, they find this gravestone of John Sadler, who died in 1642. And they're like, oh, Sadler's our last name. What? Oh, is it all Sadlers here? Like, they're just kind of putting it together as baby children. I also like how Jerry describes his sister's hobbies. Like, he'll be like, Terry fact number 2, she loves to do gravestone rubbings. And like, it's like a little derisive, but it's also very loving. Like, I really get the sense that Jerry is a good older brother.
This is a weird one because I do think that this is like one of the rare, like genuinely positive sibling relationships in Goosebumps. It's also weird because Jerry, his like derision of her interests is coming from like a very specific I'm a 12-year-old boy place, because then he'll turn around and be like, I love beach erosion. like
yeah.
Like it's like, okay.
We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah.
Terry also loves wildflowers, and she identifies various wildflowers throughout. She finds one in the graveyard that she calls butter and eggs. which I didn't look up to see if that was real because I want it to be true.
It's real. It's real.
Awesome.
Wow, it's the yellow toad flax.
Does it grow in New England?
Yes, it is. Well, let's see. It's native in North America. No. It grows in California and southwestern Oregon. It has been introduced to North America.
So a flower that R.L. Stein might have encountered, but does not grow where the story takes place.
Possibly. I don't know where the one that's been introduced might grow, but it's not native.
Terry has a lot of very specific middle school hobbies. Finally, after examining the graveyard, where there are no hands that pop out of the ground, and they have a pretty normal time in the graveyard, that's their family. So I would hope so. You know, even weirder, not weirder than being haunted in a graveyard by strangers would be being haunted in a graveyard by your own family.
There it is, Linaria vulgaris.
Oh, that's pretty. It looks like it does look like butter and eggs. Looks like popcorn.
It does look, yeah. I mean, it
looks delicious.
Accurate.
Yeah, I'd eat that.
Well, good news. It's poisonous.
Yay! That's how we became ghosts.
Yeah.
I also really like that when I Googled this, the second result was, what does butter do in scrambled eggs? Makes it good, idiot.
Speaking of dying young, finally they walk down to the beach, and it seems irresponsible that Brad and Agatha, these like grandparent age older cousins of some kind, they were just like, yeah, just go on down to the beach and play around, like not within eyesight, like eye line of the house, like just go out there, kids, and play on the rocky beach, get caught in the riptide, who cares? Get out there, like they are on their own.
It's got real when I was his age, I had drowned 4 times.
Yeah.
It's got real Werewolf of Fever swamp energy of just like, yeah,
go out in the swamp.
Just fuck off. We're doing shit. Get out of here, kids. We literally don't care if you die. Get out of here.
I don't think that Jerry and Terry's New Jersey parents would approve of what Brad and Agatha are doing by letting their kids just run around on the rocky beach.
Yeah. That's true, but maybe a little bit of that old-fashioned wisdom that comes from 2 90-year-old invalids,
where it is unclear what happened to their children. Yeah. So while they're on the scary beach, it's not that scary, but I do imagine it as cold, windy, and unpleasant. Yeah. And they spy at the end of the beach a cave. And Jerry admits it looks pretty cool. They approach the cave, and Terry yells "woo" into the cave, and
as one does.
Yeah.
As one does, and they hear a whistle in response. And they're like, what's going on? Could it be the wind through the cave? Jerry is kind of scared. I don't think Terry's ever scared. Jerry's kind of scared, a little bit scared at everything that happens. And so because they hear the whistle, they get nervous. They're like, let's go, let's get out of here. And then suddenly an enormous bat with flashing red eyes and pointed teeth swoops at them.
They gonna get rabies.
Oh my God.
End of chapter. Next chapter, the bat flies over them, out over the beach, and then crashes into the rocks. and let's say dies, and quote unquote dies, because it's not a bat. It's a kite. But they don't know that at first. And this definitely gave it like this M. Night Shyamalan kind of a vibe, like a real horror movie vibe of like, you discover the cave, it's kind of scary, and then there's like a sudden and unexplained violent animal death that's like kind of upsetting. Like I was like, is this a real horror movie? What is this?
It does have real like actual horror opening stuff to it. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad.
This book is structured. Dvac, I'm sorry, we kind of blasted through the intro. I wanted to kind of get your like history with Goosebumps. Did you grow up with these books, or? I
know I read a lot of them, but I don't really have a working memory of a lot of them. I think like the big names, I know I must have read, but also like reading through this and seeing that it's only like 70 pages, you know, I was at that age where I was just blasting through books nonstop. So I don't know. I do remember like some of them were like a little too scary for me. Like I just wasn't into it, but I definitely remember reading some of them. I super didn't remember the show at all. I know I must have watched it, but I did not remember watching the show at all. But yeah, some of the episodes, I don't know if this is like a real or false memory, but some of the episodes of this podcast, I'll be like, I think I read that, like the really well-known ones, but it could also just be cultural osmosis.
Yeah. Yes, I wanted to see if you felt the way that I felt about this one, where this normally Goosebumps books are structured in a very I want to say slapdash way, where it's just like Mario said it at one point. It's like and then storytelling, where it's like and then this happened and then this happened.
Yeah.
This one
you have
feels,
3 hours to write this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
This one, I don't know if you all agree, but like this one's structured like really well. Like I was listening to the audiobook version of this, which by the way, fantastic. It's just really well done. The person who did that, like, yeah, kudos to them. But like it felt legit. It felt like an honest to God like book, and not like, you know.
Yeah.
Then again, maybe that's just me coming off of fucking Go Eat Worms. Oh my God.
Yeah, anything stands up good next to Go Eat Worms. But I think that this is a pretty well structured one.
Yeah, especially these first couple chapters, I felt like I had a really mental picture of like why I should be a little creeped out by what was going on. Mm-hmm. I also just remembered I read a lot of the Choose Your Own Adventure ones.
Oh hell
nice.
Yeah.
I remember those much more clearly.
Yeah.
I really liked the Choose Your Own Adventure ones also.
I think I only had the one that had a crocodile on the front of it, but I did like that one.
Oh, I read that one a bunch of times. I got yelled at in school because I was reading that one too much.
Me too, man.
Did you do the thing where you had like your history book, but you had the Goosebumps book inside of it, so you're actually reading the Goosebumps?
Oh, I was just saying I yelled at it at school, but did I do that? Yes, but with comic books.
Oh, okay.
Or rather with manga.
Manga Mario.
Whoa, look at this cool kid.
Whoa, look at me.
Even at a young age.
It's true.
Just imagine I'm doing the sign of the cross. Itadakimasu.
Bob, I began this podcast in Japanese. I referenced a Japanese soda, and I included anime in the movie watching list. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what Mario says when he receives the body of Christ at Mass.
Come on, man.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. That's me.
Itadakimasu.
That's me.
Eat a doggy mass.
Eat a doggy mass. Hey, they do that in this book. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. So they think that there's this giant dead bat on the beach, which would be very upsetting. And but as they get closer, so Jerry's scared at first, but then he's like, "Well, I do like animals, and I do want to see what a bat looks like up close. Like, and now that it's dead, I can do that safely. So, like, let's go look at it." And it wasn't a bat; it was a kite. It was a kite with red eyes that looks like a bat, I guess. Sure.
I had a kite. As a kid, this is the end of story. Pretty cool, right?
Many such cases.
That had a, I have to describe this correctly. It was like a dragon, but it had like a skeleton face on the front of it.
Oh, that's actually sick.
It was pretty sick. It was pretty sick. Anyway, I'm just bragging about my cool kite. That's it.
They'll make a kite out of anything. They'll make a kite into any shape.
That's true.
Any creature. So it's possible.
People were coming up, like kids coming up to Mario and being like, "Go fly a kite," and he'd be like, "Okay, yeah,
I will."
And then they'd be like, "Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to go fly a kite."
I regret my words and deeds.
Oh no! And then Hideo Kojima made Death Stranding 2.
Is Ghost Beach a Strand game? We'll find out by the end of this.
Can I say the entire time I thought I was reading this book, I kept being like, well, they're at the beach, and my brain would go,
And everyone's dead.
I can't say that. I can't say they're at the beach, because God damn it, Hideo Kojima, you took this away from me.
So now we get the other child characters in this story. 3 kids appear to claim the kite. Sam, who's the oldest and seems to be older than Jerry and Terry. Louisa, who seems to be about the same age, and Nat, who is the little one, the little baby boy. And their last name is also Sadler. And again, in very like child conversation fashion, they're like, oh, we must be related, I guess. And then they're like, well, there's a lot of Sadlers around here. Like they don't make the connection. They don't know enough about the world. And so they're like, that's, it's kind of like, that's weird. But Jerry's excited at the idea that they might be related, but Sam is like not impressed. Sam's not impressed with anything. I assume he's like 16, maybe, at the oldest. And he's just like way too cool for all these little kids that are around. Sam invites Jerry and Terry to skip stones with them in the ocean. And we get a little like city kid, country kid kind of comparison, where, Sam's like, yeah, I skip stones all the time. And Jerry's like, we don't have any lakes to skip stones in Hoboken. Yeah,
we got to drop pennies off of buildings.
Yeah, that's what he should have said. And like this small town, wherever they are in New England, everybody knows each other. If the Sadler family has been here for a long time, it seems like everybody's related to each other. Like it's a totally different feeling and way of life than Jerry and Terry have been used to in the city.
This strange cheetah colony, for all you biology majors out there, where they live. I couldn't get the vibe of what was supposed to be like the area they were, besides the beach, Strand game by Hideo Kojima. Yeah. It just seemed to me, I was like, okay, so Brad and Agatha have a cottage on the beach. Sam, Louisa, and Nat.
Yes.
I mean, I know this is ultimately irrelevant, but I was like, where are they supposed to live? Like, what? Like, they're just always here. Well, so are there? I know. are there other houses on the beach where this would be like believable? You know what I mean? Like, would it be natural for there to just be a bunch of kids randomly appearing on this beach all the time because there are just like other houses around, or is this beach isolated? R.L. Stein, write in. Tell me what your vision was.
Your address is Ningland. Where's that?
I think it's interesting because this is being narrated by a 12-year-old boy. So yes. The fact that he does not communicate these details to us is very believable. And like the ambiguity of it, because he doesn't care, right? Like he doesn't like know enough about the world yet to think like, oh, I should also notice like this is the house where they live, right? No concept of that. Just like, here's some kids, they live around. That's all I'm thinking about.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point. If you were a 12-year-old boy, I mean, if you were a 20-something man, it might not strike you as odd that you never have been to your friends' houses. It might not be that weird. And if you lived in Japan, it would be totally normal. Wow, look at that. We tie it all back.
Wow. So we have their city kid, country kid type of dialogue. And then Terry thinks to ask Louisa if they ever go in that spooky cave. Do they ever actually go into the cave? And Louisa looks at her and it says, do you believe in ghosts? Dun dun dun. Chapter 4. No way, says Terry.
No!
Jerry thinks to himself, I knew that ghosts weren't supposed to be real, but what if all the scientists were wrong?
That's such a great question. That's such a great question.
This.
Yeah.
Every day of my life, I wonder it.
But what if all the scientists were wrong? Then what would happen?
That's a modern sentiment.
Well, in a way, we're finding out in America in 2026.
If we are living through this conundrum.
Not to bring up RFK Jr. in another episode of this podcast.
Oh my god. I'll never escape him.
So Terry, she wants Louisa to tell her more, but Sam interrupts them and is just like, we should go. And he just like is like, and he's the leader, I guess. So they just follow him away and they don't say more. And it seems like they're kind of put off by the fact that these city kids don't believe in ghosts. So they don't want to share more information because they've already been like so blunt and said like, we don't believe you. And then the kids hear that strange whistle again from the cave. And Jerry says, oh, it must be the wind, but he doesn't really believe it. They head home. Jerry's scared. Terry, fine. Terry, no problem. Jerry a little scared of everything. Love this kid.
What is Jerry dubious of? The wind? Science. We know these to be true.
This boy is going to grow up to get scammed by something.
Mm-hmm.
Or will he? But anyway, they decide to they decide to ask Brad and Agatha about the cave. So they head back to the cottage and they find them at home in the garden. This seems like a very idyllic cottage situation. Like there's a beautiful garden with fresh vegetables. It kind of, I mean, we actually don't have confirmation of a grocery store or like a town, right? Again, because these are not things that kids would pay attention to. I think, which makes it interesting and ambiguous.
Brad and Agatha live off the grid.
Yeah. They're preppers.
They might.
They're preppers.
Yeah.
They're preppers.
So we have an interesting description of Jerry describing Brad and Agatha and thinking about how old and frail they are, which is like so funny coming from a 12-year-old boy, because like they could also be like 36 years old like me, and he would also be describing me that way because he's 12.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow, she's lived through so much. She's older than the internet.
Yeah. I mean, we're both recovering from leg injuries, so I feel it. I'm like, yeah, we are frail.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a great point. I broke a toe a week ago.
Oh my God.
on walking. So that's pretty cool.
We're coming into this year not so hot.
Wait, did your dog pants you again?
Did my dog pants me again? That's a great question. Well, actually,
that needs to be a new segment of the podcast.
Let me answer it a different way. Has my dog pantsed me in the time since we've last discussed that? Yes. That is yes. That is I cannot tell a lie, much like my hero, whatever president said that.
Cool trick.
It is, you got to be good at something.
I'm pretty sure that your dog Eno has licked my basal ganglia.
That's
she's practicing on the beer bottles. That's
what
her.
base is that?
We call that a home run.
She jumps up and licks your face, and occasionally she'll put her entire tongue up your nose.
Aww.
I'm glad we're talking about my dog.
What's she doing
really
right
in
now?
my wheelhouse. She's on the couch. She didn't come in here this time. She's tired of me, apparently.
Aww. Tired of Ghost Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is the joke's on her. If she came in here, there'd be a delicious treat in here for her, but she's ignored that point. So
she read the book, man. Like she knows what happens. She doesn't want any of that shit.
She's tired of hearing you talk about it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It could be a protest against a book that features a lot of violence against dogs.
Yeah. Aw. Well, we're still quite a ways off from that, though.
Yeah.
We'll get there in a moment. So back to talking about how old these two old people are. They're so old.
Ew.
And
ew.
Like strange details, like Brad is missing the top half of 2 fingers on his left hand, and he told the kids that they got caught in a wolf trap when he was young. Like it's like right on the edge where you're thinking like, because the book's called Ghost Beach, so you're thinking like, how old are these people anyway? And it's still kind of ambiguous because like the concept of an animal trap is like still a thing people do, especially in rural areas.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's kind of bringing up some questions, but not enough to really tell anything.
It's not a glaring like obvious something's wrong, but it is weird. I agree there. Yeah.
So they try to ask about the cave, but Agatha dodges the question. She just changed the topic, and since they're kids, they don't fight back. The kids just help them do chores around the house and prepare dinner. So they, from their beautiful garden, they harvest a big bucket of tomatoes, and Agatha goes, well, we'll have a salad for dinner. And Jerry is like, I don't like salad because I'm a middle-aged man writing as a 12-year-old boy, and I think that salad is for rabbits, or whatever they believed in 1994 about salad. Funny joke about salad from the 90s.
And maybe we believe again now. It's hard to tell.
yeah.
And this is insane salad discourse that they have here, because then Agatha says, we can have them plain with dressing, which is still a salad if there's just no lettuce in it.
I don't think that there's a legal definition of salad. I think if you put anything on a plate by itself, you could be like, this is a salad.
Ham?
That's a steak. That's steak.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Well, I didn't say it had dressing on it.
I mean, I have seen what the 70s would call a salad, and they are criminal.
Yeah, it's like Jell-O with some stuff suspended in it.
I would say Agus is missing a trick here by not just putting some salt on those tomatoes. That's all you need. It's good.
An egg a salad? Is that what you said? Because it could be
the greatest, longest thread in the history of the forum.
Is an egg a salad? If there isn't a something awful forum thread with that exact title, I would be shocked.
And they're saying, well, if you cut it up into multiple pieces and lay it out on a plate.
No. This is the formalist argument. It's okay, it's a hamburger a sandwich, is a hot dog a sandwich, is an egg a salad.
Leave an answer in the comments for your opinion, viewers.
Call our 900 number and vote.
Send an email to...
So they have their delicious tomatoes, which sound great. I mean, a couple of years ago, I successfully grew tomatoes in my garden, and it was great. Every day was a great day as long as we had fresh tomatoes.
Brandon will vouch for that.
Yeah, I also started a garden. I had a bunch of Roma tomatoes. I was eating good all summer long. I actually still got some in my fridge. They're not good anymore.
Hell yeah! Aw, I made pasta sauce out of the rest of them, and it was so good.
Yeah.
I may never reach that peak again.
Everybody grow tomatoes. It's nice.
Yeah. It's easier than it seems.
Yes.
So then after dinner, Brad teaches the kids how to play a card game called Whist.
Yes.
I looked up and also played a little bit of Whist in my browser to figure out what this game is, because Wikipedia describes it as a simpler, more stead version of Rough and Honors with the twos removed instead of having a stock.
What?
Which is a sentence that means nothing.
That is a crazy sentence.
That's a lot of stuff.
I want to say that I have played Whist, but I'm looking now at this picture and it is alien technology. So maybe I've never done this.
No, I know. I get it. This is just Grumbly Gus with double sevens.
God damn it, Brandon.
So after looking it up and also playing like an in-browser Whist game to try to divine what the rules of this game are, it's like war. So you've got your hand of cards, and then there's a certain suit, like, this is hearts right now, and so everybody plays like their highest hearts card, and then whoever plays the highest card wins all four of them. And then you keep going until you're out of cards.
Maybe have I played this? Possibly. When put into terms a human can understand, it sounds like a thing I might have done.
And then you're like negotiating, right? Because like if you don't have any hearts, then you can play another suit, or maybe you know that you have no chance, so you want to save your higher card.
It does sound like a card game an old person plays. Yeah. You know, if an old person, that being a person potentially 30 or up, came up to me and said, I've been playing a lot of Whist recently, I'd say, yep. That checks out.
That's something that one of our friends would say. 100%. I would absolutely believe it if one of my like card game sicko friends were like, I've been getting into Whist lately. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Of course you are.
Whist is a significant portion of my personality. I'm 30.
I include this on my dating profile. So a lot of Whist. I don't know if I would recommend Whist. I think we've evolved card games a lot more since the time that Whist was invented, and you know, we've there are a lot better options. It's nothing compared to the type of war where you slap your hand down really hard on the other players that I used to play when I was in high school.
Yeah, I would play that version of Whist. I would start with that one.
Yeah, I played that version of that one where it was an alternate version where you had a really heavy, like sort of a bottle cap looking thing. It was pretty heavy. It was called the Slammer, and you would smash.
That was really the best version of that game.
Yeah.
I would just like to say that something incredible happened, and I lost all sound, and I came into Bob saying a really heavy slammer, and I was like, and I've missed, and there we are. I'm back in.
Mario's audio interface took a trip to Japan and just came back.
It was wild. It was fraught for a minute there.
It's weird because Brandon usually has the I'm gone.
I know.
I'm back.
I had one earlier, and it was beautiful, but I didn't want to interrupt.
I love Discord. It's full of ghosts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't
It's haunted.
explain what that was. Maybe it was a ghost.
Ghosts are in the call with us. They've been here the whole
They've
time.
been playing mahjong. Is that can you do that? Pogjong?
Pogjong?
Pogjong.
Pogjong.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let me just ask real quick. Okay, so if ghosts are real, then first of all, the air would be 100% ghosts at this point, right? And probably like ghosts of stick bugs and flies and stuff like that. But if gravity works on ghosts, then they're all at the center of the planet, right?
Yeah.
It's just like 100 billion ghosts all concentrated, pure spectral energy at the heart of this planet.
Do you think they like it there?
Yeah, tell me more about that. Elaborate. Expand on that.
It's fun? You think they're having a good time?
Maybe.
Do you think
the second
they have
you
sexy
die,
parties there? Do you think that
well, there's no gravity right in the center, right?
Is there not?
I think. Are they all trapped in a single pinpoint right at the center?
Brandon, you have asked me several questions that I think in your heart you might know the answer to, but
the second that you die, you immediately are pulled toward the center of the earth, and all ghosts are not haunting. They're going, no.
The moment you die, your soul hurtles at rapid speed to the center of the earth, where it is immediately condensed into a white-hot ball of magma.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
I think this is the plot of Final Fantasy VII, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the spirits within.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mako, whatever.
Mako.
Yum yum. Oh, another
What do you think
another
Mako
delicious drink.
Yeah, does it taste like
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to drink Mako.
Yeah, Baja Blast is the closest we have, I think, in this world.
What if I crush a Baja Blast? I think, Mako. I'm just like my hero Cloud Final Fantasy VII.
The lifeblood of the earth.
Cloud Sephiroth makes me drink the Baja Blast.
Wow. Beautiful. What an image. Dharma Jalad.
Okay, we're only on chapter 4. I should keep talking about.
This is why. Oh my! I'm so sorry. This takes so fucking long.
I'm just trying to do my part. I love this podcast.
Okay.
I love when you guys get off tangents. I love the whole energy of it. It's very fun. So don't get me wrong, but I also feel like I am obligated to try to keep things on track at least as much as you guys are.
I appreciate it so much.
It's a balance.
The balance of a ghost falling to the center of the earth.
Because I'm a fucking professional. Okay.
That's right.
I'm just thinking about how grateful I will be when RFK Jr. dies and he'll hurtle toward the center of the planet.
It's a beautiful image to hold in your heart.
Inshallah.
He'll be like, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in what's happening to me.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing.
At that moment, the worm will be free. At last, the worm will be free. It'll
Let's try hurtling to the center of the planet. That's a cool trick.
Let's try hurtling to the center of this story. How about that?
Whoa.
Hey.
So, no progress on the investigation of what this spooky cave is all about. The older cousins dodge the question. The next morning, Jerry and Terry are out looking for wildflowers. Terry is looking for corpse plant because of course she is. And Terry's telling Jerry more about the flower, and he writes, "I have to admit, she had me hooked. I love freaks of nature, much like our listeners. Thank you." And so that's great. Again, another like little thing of like where he does like tease her or speak like a little derisively toward her interests, but also like they have this camaraderie as siblings, which is very sweet. And so she tells him about it, that it's this white plant, kind of spooky looking, kind of fungusy looking.
It's really cool.
And
It is cool.
we have a visual aid.
Yeah.
And so Jerry's looking around, looking for this corpse plant. And he sees a similar sort of a white root growing out of the ground. He pulls at it, thinking it might be a plant. And he pulls something up, and it leaves a hole in the ground after he pulls it out of the ground. And he sees in the hole that it made, I guess, a skeleton. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was so perplexed by what was happening here because one, it is. I must correct Arlstein here. I don't think it's ever called corpse plant. Because a corpse flower is a different thing. It's called ghost plant, which is even better. And why didn't he do that? But second, I was like, what is he pulling out? A plant? Is he pulling out a bone? Does he think that someone's femur is a stem? What is he doing?
And it leaves a big hole.
Yeah. Also, listeners, plural, anyone listening, please, God, I'm begging you as a medical examiner, if you find weird bone-like things in the wilderness, just
lick them.
Leave them there. Don't pull them out. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. The amount of times that I have had people bring in bones they found in the woods, traipsing around, and they're like, "Is this anything?" No, it's
a shark.
It's nothing.
It's a shark. Those are shark
fucking
bones.
bone.
That reminds me, Mario. Did you ever ID those bones that I gave you that I found in my backyard?
Yeah, they were bones.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they were bones.
Okay, cool. And it's cool if I put a few of them in my mouth and lick them.
Oh, you can do whatever you want with them. Really,
cool.
and they're free country, and they're free bones.
Free bones.
All bones are free if you can find them.
I'll be right back.
Just think, what would RFK Jr. do?
What would he do? He would boil those bones. I am
to gain their energy.
To gain their energy.
Bone broth. Yeah. Well, let's get back to the skeleton.
Please.
So, in some sort of vague description, Jerry has unearthed a skeleton, and that's our cliffhanger. Then we open on chapter 5, and it is not a human skeleton, but the skeleton of some kind of 4-legged animal, and it is lying down intact. Which us as adults reading this would think like, oh, well, this animal died here and was buried or laid to rest, and so that's why the skeleton is there intact. So maybe this is a pet or something. Jerry guesses that it was a dog, and Jerry and Terry, the forensics team of Jerry and Terry, guess that it may have been a pet that died of old age, which is very reasonable, right? And then was buried here.
Yes.
Suddenly, they hear a shrill animal howl. Oh no! Jerry turns around and screams. Jerry screams a lot also. Very funny little wuss. And it was, of course, it was not a ghost. It was Sam, Nat, and Louisa. And they just love scaring these dang city kids. And they're laughing at them. And Jerry writes, it took them a long time to stop laughing.
Yeah, you know about that Sam. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to eat that dog.
Oh, no.
That was wonderful. Thank you for that.
Oh.
Thank you for this gift that you've given me.
It wasn't as good as I was hoping. It's a little slow. You can't recover from that.
That's pod racing.
I'll help you. And that's pod racing.
So true. So after they got made fun of and Jerry's embarrassed, he tries to recover by saying, well, look at this cool skeleton. Doesn't that impress you? 16 or so year old boy. And
good recovery.
And Sam and Louisa and Nat go up and they check out the skeleton. They do think it's pretty cool. Although Nat, who's like 5 or something, like kind of gets upset and gets scared. And Nat says, I know what happened to this dog. A ghost killed it. Dogs can tell if someone's a ghost. Dogs always bark to warn about ghosts. As we all know.
We do know this.
Right.
I mean, media has told me this to be true. Right.
Has your dog ever barked at a ghost?
That's a great question. She's barked at me. So that's an interesting question to ponder. that's something.
Do you think your pants might be haunted? So this ghost apparently kills people and picks their bones clean, and that's why there's like this perfectly intact skeleton, which is somehow more plausible than the dog dying of old age and being buried there. And in my mind, it's like the ghost like touches you, like phases into you, and everything except your skeleton immediately vanishes. And then you fall over, but then you would be a pile. You wouldn't be an intact skeleton. So oh well.
It is magical in its own way. And I do kind of think, it's like, it is hard to separate in my mind how it would happen from the sentence, they turn you into a skeleton, right? Like, you just become skeleton.
They just click instantly. And drag. They select all flesh. They select all flesh and they drag it off. And then there's just the bone. And then you fall over without turning into a pile.
Since it's a JPEG, it falls over as one item onto the ground. Yeah.
Yes.
What do they do with the flesh?
Convert it to HVIF, AVIF, whatever the
oh no.
Awful format.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you make a WebP. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I knew they were fucking haunted.
That's just nature.
Every AVIF you see,
it's precious
every
life.
WebP you see on the online, a human soul was used to create that.
Yeah, we're really living in such a tech dystopian future right now.
Yeah.
When I die, I hope they could convert me into a WebP.
No, you don't want that.
my
cursed existence.
Has an image on it and it's a WebP. Historians unearth and they try to get the image off your tombstone to study it, but they can't because it's a fucking WebP.
Yeah.
I don't know this format. It's not one of the sacred forms that they used of this era.
Yeah.
The sacred forms.
The other cursed image formats would be an APNG where the program doesn't support the animation.
Are we at a point where tombstones have like QR codes on them now? Is that a thing?
There's no way one of those doesn't exist. You saying it created it. If not, I mean, like, there's no way.
I'm sorry, I did it.
Yeah, because tombstones, a lot of them are like laser engraved, right? So you could have anything you want on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except copyrighted things like anything from Disney. Famously, Disney said
my tombstone. My tombstone
and they actually.
Is good.
They're going, they go back to the older tombstones and they like sand off the Spider-Man from some tiles.
I was just gonna fucking say my tombstone is Elsa and Spider-Man.
Oh no!
I have two large statues of Elsa and Spider-Man.
No.
Historians will never understand the lives that we lived because Disney came and destroyed all of our Elsa Spider-Man statues.
It's a five-finger family. It's over.
See, look at this one. This is the one that does not feature pregnant Elsa, so you can tell exactly the time period that it was created.
Yeah, it really dates it.
My epitaph is like, here lies Mario, Elsa pregnant Spider-Man family.
Did you ever think
for search optimization purposes?
Yeah, SEO.
Yo, I gotta get my SEO right with my keywords for my fucking tombstone.
So, do you guys remember that Tombstone pizza and that they had the tagline?
Yeah.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Yeah, I do.
Pepperoni and cheese.
Isn't
classic.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. It's like asking your entire audience, what do you want on your tombstone? And as they like look down with their eyes wide open, you go, pepperoni and cheese. It's a pizza, dummy. Don't think about your mortality.
I'll tell you what I want on my tombstone. A plot summary of the next part.
All right, let's. Well, Terry doesn't believe in ghosts. It's still so. These are city kids. They're smart cookies, and so Terry confronts Sam, and he ends up trying to scare them by pointing like, "Look behind you. There's a ghost," and it works on Jerry. It obviously doesn't work on Terry. Chapter 7. Jerry yells and gets scared. What a weenie. Mm-hmm. Terry's sick of this shit, and she's like, "Sam, look, we gotta have a truce. Stop scaring my weenie wuss brother. I'm just trying to live my life. Tell me about the ghost." And but Sam gets upset again and leaves. He will not talk about this ghost. It's getting really petulant at this point and annoying.
He is a ghost tease, as it were.
Yeah, they try to they talk about like, what's our strategy? Maybe we should ask like Louisa instead because she's even more open, but like they never see the kids separate from each other. They're always as a group of three. So they give up on learning more for now and head back to the house where Agatha is slicing peaches to make pie. So we got tomatoes and we got peaches. And we're on a beach in New England.
And we got clams.
And all of this is growing in the garden. Like, there's no peaches.
It's that New England stand pie. Tomato, peach, and blue cheese pie.
Maybe they're beach peaches.
Oh, the beach peach.
The beach peach.
Yeah, that's what we've all got out as we're lying here on our towels at the beach.
Thank you for bringing it back to. Thank you for grounding it. I really appreciate that.
We're all getting sunburned. Well, we're not getting sunburned. Yeah, we are in New England.
We're remaining pale.
Yeah, we're out there with our mirrored fans, and it's doing nothing.
I'm caught in the riptide.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Brandon, you're a ghost. It's okay.
I'm drowning. No, that's just the Northern Lights.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
We're so close.
We're fast approaching.
So Agatha's slicing these peaches, and if this is one of those moments where I was also like, if this was a little bit older, like for a little bit older audience, then when he asks about the dog or something like that, then she would like cut her hand, right? And be like, ooh, ow, oh, sorry, like because she's unnerved, she doesn't want to admit what's really going on, but she doesn't. Oh well. They make peach cobbler or peach pie. Everything's delicious. Everything's idyllic and delicious. And the kids keep trying to ask Brad and Agatha about the ghost story, and Brad and Agatha say that the ghost stories are all made up, but they say it in a suspicious way.
They're not good at this. They really are not good at like being low key.
Yeah, they're just bulldozing over it and being like, no, this isn't real. Let's not talk about it. The kids end up helping them with chores. They have pie.
They're being high key.
Brad and Agatha they start asking them all about their lives, like their school and their friends, and which is, again, like a very normal thing for an older relative to do about a kid, right? When you're a kid and you go visit your family, you just talk about all the stuff that's going on in your life, and you don't care about what's going on in the adults' lives whatsoever because you are 12.
Yeah.
And but if this was, again, a real horror story, then they would be ghosts planning to possess the children and live again. Like, and when all this is happening, this is like where I was like, okay, I've been suspicious since the beginning, but like, how many of these characters are ghosts? But anyway, they play more whist and then go to bed. Jerry has a hard time sleeping out in the country where the moon is bright and the crickets are loud. That's very funny to me as someone who lives in the country where it's so much quieter. But when you're used to it all that white noise, suddenly when it's all gone, it sucks. Jerry gets scared again when he hears a thump against the wall outside. He looks around the room. He doesn't see anything. And then he's like, what's this noise? Oh, I'm scared. Is the ghost here? Is there a ghost here? Something is moving behind the curtain. A pale figure moves toward him. And it's the next chapter.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Who could it be?
Chapter 8. A pale figure moved towards Jerry in the dark. Could it be the ghost come to suck the marrow out of his bones? No, it was Terry. Terry snuck up to Jerry in his bed at night, giving him an uncool fright. Jerry and Terry discussed the Sadler children. Yeah. I need to pause. The problem is, I'm like, if I pause for reaction
too long,
and it's
Mario will appear.
Yeah. Well, if it's not funny, then it's just like...
Insert applause stock sound.
Or Hideo Kojima. Jerry and Terry discuss the Sadler children and how strange it is that they always appear wherever they go. Terry called Jerry a wimp like 100 times. At breakfast, Agatha...
Classic sibling behavior.
God damn it, I got there.
I mean, that's what you do. That's what you do to your siblings, whether or not they deserve it.
That's right.
At breakfast, Agatha gave the siblings some beach towels and a pail to collect sea creatures within. The siblings clambered down rocks to a tide pool and began bothering sea stars. Jerry returned to the shore to retrieve the pail. The 3 Sadler children were there already. They were soon joined by Terry, who had obtained a baby sea star, some urchins, and a hermit crab. What a haul.
Nice.
Yeah. Matt began telling the group everything he knew about crabs. I have heard it said that there are many things a person can know about crabs, and nearly as much about crabs that you can tell. Louisa interrupted his reverie.
Wow, a lot to think about, actually. Some things about crabs you must keep secret until
Yes, that was originally a whole paragraph about crabs, and I thought better of it.
Yeah, the books are educational, clearly.
Yeah. Terry asked about the ghosts. Louisa seemed reticent to answer. Jerry and Terry pestered the three with questions, drawing out enough responses to learn that the ghost is very old, he lives in a cave, he definitely eats everything down to the skeleton, he comes out during the full moon, and his presence is made known by a flickering light. Jerry refuses to believe the ghost is real and accuses the Sadler children of trying to scare the siblings. The trio shrugged and fucked off into the woods. For lunch, Agatha made chicken pot pie. This is a long
Child's
chapter.
Diary.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Brandon, you got extremely lucky with chapters, because when I was reading this, I was like, the first 7 extremely long, and then the next 7 happen extremely quickly, like 1 paragraph chapters, except I guess this one.
Yeah, this one was long. I was like, oh god. But actually no, like several of these are like a page long. Okay. For lunch, Agatha made chicken pot pie. Jerry did not eat the peas and carrots because he is not into vegetables.
That's like 80% of chicken pot pie.
Yeah, and in the TV episode, it doesn't appear to be cooked. Yeah, I'm sure I've heard it said that eating scenes in live action recordings are terrible, and it looked pretty bad. But hey, it works for making it look not appetizing. That's from his perspective. That's what vegetables look like to him. Someday you'll need fiber, Jerry. Agatha asked if the children knew why one beach towel was missing. Okay.
Back when you're our ancient age of in your 30s, you'll need fiber.
When children shriveled invalid.
I mean, there will come a day when I'm just flashing back to October in Japan, and when we bought every single bottle of 5e Mini in the entire store. There was none left.
I watched my friend reached into the cooler and he put both of his arms in as though to hug them and came out with every bottle. And I said, you can't take all of them. And he put 2 of them back. Visual storytelling.
Incredible.
Yeah. So, Jerry needs fiber. Not yet. Someday. Agatha asked if the children knew why one beach towel was missing, and Jerry volunteered to run down to the beach and see if they had left one behind. It was getting dark out, but Jerry made his way to the rock on the beach. He found no towels, but looked up to see a light flickering in the cave. The wind of destiny was unbattening his hatches.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chapter 9. Jerry decided he had to climb up there. He clambered up the slope in the moonlight. He slipped and caught his breath. Suddenly, he heard a noise behind him. Then a cold, clammy hand grabbed his neck. He's definitely dead.
Yep.
A weird place to put that. It's halfway through the story. Chapter 10. It was the hand of Terry. What a shock. Jerry mentioned the light in the cave, which Terry seemed unable to see because it was no longer there when he looked. They did not investigate further.
It's hard to imagine like what they're always clambering around this cave, and
they
like
clamber.
They are clamberers.
Even in
so
the TV episode, like there is not clambering is not necessary, and it's like very difficult for me to imagine what this cave looks like.
Yeah,
the amount of clambering, I would describe this book as like at least a solid 40% clambering.
Yeah,
it's
mostly clambering by weight,
which is remarkable, really.
Yeah, there's very little spelunking. They're reticent spelunkers, but they're
indeed not.
They're enthusiastic clamberers. Chapter 10. Back in bed. Sorry, we're resuming chapter 10. Back in bed, Jerry examined the story elements he had learned thus far, like BBC's Sherlock, whipping his hands around as JPEGs and text swirled about his head. He swirled the words "light in the cave," which was violently shoved off screen by the word "flickering" with an interrobang. The image of an Edison light bulb floated over his face, his brow furrowed. He shoved it off screen with both arms as a campfire replaced it. A little sound effect played to show this clue was in fact important. He smiled, nodded, and placed the clue into his inventory. Outside the window, a dog began to bark. Jerry remembered that Nat had said that dogs can recognize ghosts. Jerry approached the window to call after the doggy. Terry was also awake and told Jerry to shut up because she was birdwatching some seagulls. She has hobbies. She said the baby birds looked cute, like little fuzzy gray stuffed animals. Jerry replied they looked like rats. Terry assaulted him and told him not to be a creep. I denounced this anti-rat sentiment.
You would.
Yeah. Rats are just little guys, and they eat big pizza.
So true. I wonder if they, if Brad and Agatha even know about pizza.
That's such a great question. Wow. That is, ooh.
They'd be like, it's like chicken pot pie is kind of like a pizza.
If you think about it, chicken pot pie is kind of like pizza. This must be said. It is true. If you really, really think about it.
Yeah.
But I imagine, like, if you showed them just a pizza, how would it change their life? Like it would.
I can't respond to that question without spoilers.
True. Great point.
If you show Bragatha a pizza.
The shipping name. Yeah.
If you show a Bragatha a pizza,
we'll circle back at the end on the pizza discussion.
Yeah.
Put a pin in it.
Get it circle because it's anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. New York, am I right? Jerry,
did you Ewok? Am I right?
I said New York.
Got it.
Yeah, like they say in New England. Yeah.
Like they say in New England.
Yeah. Jerry asked Sam about the flickering light, and the three told him not to investigate. They were terrified of the cave. Internally, Jerry committed to investigating. As you would. Chapter 11. At dinner, Jerry asked Brad about the cave. Agatha warned the two kids to stay away from it. Brad added that the flickering light was an optical illusion. Jerry, did you ever hear of the Northern Lights? Aurora Borealis? As contractually obligated, I now have to perform at least part of the well-known internet meme featuring a famous TV show scene in which a character is told that the Aurora Borealis is localized in his kitchen. Lois, the Aurora Borealis is in our kitchen. Peter! This reminds me of the time we had an unforgettable luncheon. There's a cutaway to a scene repurposing the Mr. Creosote skit in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life, where a morbidly obese Peter vomits hundreds of gallons of vegetable soup onto a waiter.
When you began this joke, my dog sighed loudly.
She knew. That's why she's not in the room with you.
Just rolled her eyes. And
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
It's like if Brandon were here, I'd pants him.
She can't pants me, but she can lick my olfactory gland. Bulb? Whatever that thing is. The part of your brain that's exposed inside of your nose. Back in the beach house kitchen.
A lot to think about there with what you just said.
Yeah. Back in the beach house kitchen, Brad and Agatha continue to try convincing the kids that the Northern Lights were localized entirely in the cave system, and added that they may not see it. After dinner, Terry and Jerry went to the cave and entered it with much quaking and shaking. Chapter 12. In the cave, they saw the flickering light again. They walked further in and heard some ominous noises. The noise became a road? A road. I don't know what I meant to write here. The noise became something.
I'm so interested as well.
The noise became a road on which their trolley trundled.
Amazing recovery. This is.
And Jerry looked up in time to see the black cave ceiling crumble and fall over the two. For real. They're definitely dead.
Oh, a roar.
Roar. That's it.
A roar. A road.
Well. Sometimes our typing is not so good, though. Chapter 13.
And as we all know, rocks, when falling, make a roaring sound. So that all makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it adds up to me, yeah.
I was like, they kind of make a road. Yeah, sort of.
You know what? In many ways, sounds and words are the road through which a story travels.
We are all travelers on the roid of noise.
We're all...
Chapter 13. But no, it wasn't a road. It was bats flapping around them and probably out of the cave. They turned to leave, but Jerry saw the flickering light again and decided to stop being scared of the bats. He pulled Terry's hand to join him. Entering another cave chamber, they saw the light came from dozens of little candles on rock ledges. Lighted candles.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Very much so. There was not a candle man, as far as we know. Yet.
Yet.
They pondered why there would be candles in a cave when an old man emerged. He had long, stringy white hair and a beak-like nose. He sat hunched over a crude table made from a driftwood log. Jerry's single brain cell asked, "Ghost!" Ghost? Yeah. His eye opened. He curled a bony finger and told the children, "Come here." Then he stood up and came after them. Chapter 14. Jerry stood there stupidly as the man approached. Then Terry bumped him, and they turned to run. They sprinted for a bit until Jerry tripped on a rock and fell on he ass. He turned around to see the ghost's bony hands reaching for his throat. This is surely the end. And that's the end of my bits.
Damn.
Chapter 15. Chapter 15. Will the kids run? They would if they could, and so indeed they will, away from the bony hands of the very real cave ghost and into Brad and Agatha's cozy, warm, welcoming, bright, nice, safe cottage. But the minute they enter, Agatha greets them with a question. Hold on, I'm going to try to do the good impression of the audiobook guy. Did you find it?
Nice.
It, ponders Jerry. Does she mean the ghost? No, you dingus. It's the beach towel. Everyone has a hearty chuckle. That night, Jerry struggles to sleep. His dreams invaded by the bony fingers, the sunken eyes, the stringy hair of a very real dead guy. For a variety of valid reasons, the kids have chosen not to tell their elderly cousins about this experience, but the secret weighs on Jerry. Suddenly, there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at the bedroom window. "Come here," a voice which could only be the ghost whispers. The reader waits with bated breath for the ghostly encounter to come. Chapter 16. Rigid with fear, Jerry stares helplessly as a face rises up in the window. The face of Nat. Jerry dons his robes. How fancy, and bolts to the window at once. Why, it's Nat, standing on the shoulder of Sam, no less. And Louisa is also there, in white tennis shoes and a loose-fitting gray sweater. Neat.
Reminding us that we haven't gotten outfit descriptions until this point.
I know. It's an interesting point because, yes, we are missing out on outfit descriptions for some reason. And also, just like putting a pin in, Louisa is there in white tennis shoes and a loose-fitting gray sweater. Like, this is a 90s kid standing there.
Yeah, so in modern clothes.
In the parlance of our modern clothes. They saw the kids running on the beach, so naturally they chose to ask them about it in the middle of the night. And it's not weird in the least bit that these three children were just coincidentally also within eyesight of this otherwise empty beach. Jerry bids the kids enter his room so as not to wake his cousins and tells them of his and Terry's eventful evening. The siblings tell Jerry that they too have seen this very real ghost, but resisted telling him so as, quote, not to scare him, in a way somehow different from all the other times they scared him before. Louisa reveals that they believe the ghost, quote, wants to kill them all, even Terry and Jerry. No one is safe. The ghost simply loves making skeletons. He's making skeletons all over this dang beach. But fret not. These kids have a plan. But what is that plan? Perhaps we'll find out in the next chapter.
If you could make a skeleton, you'd probably never stop.
If I could make skeletons, I'd be doing it constantly. In a way, you can make skeletons, but we won't get into that. Chapter 17. But in fact, we will not. For you see, dear listener, it is raining, and Jerry and Terry cannot go to the beach to meet the Sadler siblings in the rain. This is a conflict. It is oh so important that I tell you now that Jerry puts on some faded jeans, which are torn at both knees, and a gray sweatshirt.
Damn,
gosh,
so
he's cool. I wrote that exact sentence.
the rain popping up like that is like, again, I was like, oh, is this a real horror movie? I'm sorry, what's happening? Is this real? Like, it was like, whoa. Written.
It was so funny because they're like, I'm going to tell you the plan next chapter, and then it rained, so we didn't do that. so we chose not to do that.
Hey, if you guys were alive in the 90s,
this rising hopelessness, yeah.
I mean, it is real. Like if you were a 12-year-old and you're like, all right, we got to go stop a ghost, and then the next day it was raining, you'd be like, I'm going to stay inside and play Game Boy. I think
you look outside, it's raining, and you stop standing up, you just fall over on the ground. And a Game Boy appears.
And Jerry and Terry cannot go to the beach to meet the sad boy sittings. I told you this already. Gosh, Jerry is so cool, and such a cool boy deserves a cool breakfast of oatmeal with butter on it. A New England staple.
Buttmeal.
I just remembered, and this is not really related to oatmeal with butter, but it is a true story, that once when I was in medical school, I was at my friend Dino's house, and he offered me a delicious treat that he claimed he ate regularly. And that treat was a whole bagel with Nutella and a stick of butter on it. And yeah.
How much of it did you eat?
A whole stick?
Well, I mean, I'll put it this way. You might think you would take, for example, a pat of butter and smear it around the bagel. This would be a sensible thing if you were going to do this that you might think about. Instead, what he did was keep cutting pads of butter and then arranging them around the bagel in a circle. Like, here's one pad, here's another, here's another, here's another, here's another, until the entire bagel was covered in pads of butter.
What the hell?
How much of the bagel did I eat? You asked that question, Brandon. How much of the bagel do you think I ate?
I would say maybe 2 bites max.
Wow, you had greater faith in me than maybe was justified. For you see, I ate half that bagel.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was horribly sick.
I can see it. One of the pats of butter with like a teeth chomp mark out of it.
It felt rude not to do it. I mean, the same man served me pizza, which she had made with instead of tomato sauce, ketchup, and the topping, instead of, let's say, cheese or pepperoni, was tuna. So my dog is crying.
Your dog is crying because of the smell in her mind.
Anyway, moving away from my dietary mistakes, ending the Ghost Reign of Terror will have to wait because Brad has built a cozy fire and Terry is working on her wildflower collection. I'm about to say wildfire collection, which would be...
That was a different book, but...
Yeah. When the rain finally stops, the kids hurry to the beach, but it seems they've been stood up. They wait an hour, but finally the allure of gravestone rubbing draws Terry back to the cemetery. The graveyard is slowly being reclaimed by the woods, and the kids now press inward into the very heart of it. Jerry observed even more sadler family graves. Does anyone else ever die around here? It's beginning... I've made this joke already. I can't do the cheetah colony thing again. Damn. Somebody out there's going to get this joke. Suddenly, Terry cries out for Jerry to come look at something. It's even more dead Sadlers. And what's more, these sad Sadlers have the exact names of the Sadler siblings with whom we have been saddled. What could it mean? Chapter 18. In this chapter, the audiobook narrator says the words graves, stones, rubbings. I put that at the top because it made me really mad. Vexed by the mystery of the 3 gravestones, Jerry and Terry decide they have to ask Brad and Agatha about this. Because this is a Goosebumps book, we can rest assured their answer will be satisfactory and rooted in a fundamental belief in what these kids have to say. Brad and Agatha explained that in 1641, a large group of Sadlers, I would say it would need to be an extremely large group of Sadlers if it were me, just putting that out.
A Sadler colony.
The Sadler colony sailed from England and settled on the beach. Alas, it was one of the worst winters in history, and none of them bothered to plan for cold weather, so everyone died. Or almost everyone. Maybe? We don't know. The Sadler triplets are distant cousins named for their ancestors. In fact, there are tombstones for Brad and Agatha in the cemetery too, but don't worry about that. Jerry is profoundly relieved by this sensible explanation. The next day, this is the longest summary, by the way. This goes on for fucking ever. The next day, Jerry and Terry find the Sadler kids at the beach. They never showed up because they weren't allowed to go out in the rain. I still do not know where these kids are supposed to live. Jerry and Terry are somewhat annoyed, but there is no time for that, as we must move on to the subject of Sam's plan. Oh, I now know why this is so long. Okay. I'm going to make a big, long reference, and I'm sorry. That's right, Sam had a plan involving steel and mortar and brick and pie. For what Beach Ghost did not know, what he could not know, was that Sam had secretly constructed a terrifically treacherous trap in the wild and windy woods. Smack me with a handle, and when that big boogie man went to charter a bus, he was lured by the aroma of perfectly plump pumpkin pie. I think there's a thumbtack under my fanny. Upon finding the pie, he picked it up and was trapped in the cage. Thus, the spell was broken, the children were saved, and a wonderful celebration ensued. And now you know the rest of the story.
Did Sinbad get another TV show?
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, really. but no, it's a great plan here, folks, and it's so easy even 2 children could do it. These 2 children specifically, in fact. All Sam needs is for Jerry and Terry to climb up above the cave and push down a bunch of loose rocks because it will cover up the entrance. But I hear you saying, fret not. The well-known intangibility of the Restless Dead is not relevant here because, you see, the cave is a sanctuary, and this apparently means that if an evil thing gets trapped in there, it will never escape. Why haven't these kids done this before? It's too scary.
Yeah, I totally believe you.
Relatable.
I believe this. And if they mess up, the ghost will find their house and take revenge, maybe. Are you buying
their
that?
house unpictured.
Their house not found.
Sleeping bag on a beach. Picture of sleeping bag blowing around a beach.
The kids plead to be released from the nightmare of being scared of a guy in a cave who doesn't really do anything except maybe turn dogs into bones. Jerry is dubious, but Terry volunteers readily. What could go wrong? Chapter 19. Anywho, the kids go blueberry picking. Agatha makes blueberry ice cream with an old-fashioned churn, and it's better than any ice cream Jerry has ever eaten. I find this doubtful, but sure, why not? Jerry, have you ever tried, like, Ben & Jerry's? Is pretty good. Like, it's pretty good ice cream, bud. Jerry is too nervous about trapping a ghost to eat dinner, though, and is even more stressed as Brad insists on showing him how to tie sailor knots. An extremely old person thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
At last, Jerry and Terry away to the beach. Jerry knows that they are in deep trouble. Why, that's the name of another Goosebumps book.
Wow.
Jerry and Terry climb up the cliff to enact the brilliant plan of dropping some loose rocks. But when they look down, the Sadler kids are frantically motioning to them. Had the ghost appeared? Jerry suggests they cheese it, but no sooner do they turn to run than they come face to face with the ghost. He grabs them with his bony hands and demands they come with him. This is a whisper of doom, proclaims this chapter.
Another thing that's hard to like visualize of like, okay, so there's a bunch of rocks that you have to clamber up to get to the cave.
Yeah.
And then also on top of the cave, there's a bunch of like precariously positioned rocks that could fall down and block the entrance to the cave at any moment.
That are simultaneously large enough to block the cave, but also not so large that a child at the age of 12 could not move them.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those Rocky Mountain type beach type cave type deals.
Chapter 20, the incredibly strong, frail old ghost man drags the 2 kids down the cliff and into the cave. And despite their struggles, despite the struggles that looked on, there is simply no way to escape. Deeper and deeper into the cave we go, past the candles and presumably the Jean Cocteau arms, and into a candlelit chamber. With a bony finger, the ghost motions for the kids to join him at his driftwood table. What a tasteful room! You have to hand it to him. This ghost has a real eye for decor.
It's magnificently appointed.
It is, I'd say. I'm sorry, I'm going to do another impression here. This is not, well, I can do the impression of the audiobook guy. It's dangerous to get involved with ghosts, he announces. The kids plead with him, saying they will go away and tell no one, but the ghost is taken aback. Turns out he's not a ghost. The 3 Sadler kids are? What? Chapter 21. I wrote again, so I'll do it again. Who is Ghost? Thank you. Are you gonna do the Thank you. Who is Ghost? The not Ghost insists he is being truthful and tells them the kids they have met are more than 350 years old. He introduces himself as Harrison Sadler. He came to He came to the beach from England quite some time ago, not in 1641 as suggested by Jerry. Like so many of us after college, he wanted to find himself, so he decided to trace his ancestry, and as it turned out, this perfectly aligned with his degree in ghosts and the occult. Some serendipity, you know? And I'm going to just point this out right now, because this book says a lot of mean and nasty things about Harrison Sadler. Mm-hmm. They make they cast some cruel aspersions. But just in point of fact, right? He's an independent man. He's operating outside traditional social hierarchies. He's self-reliant. He makes his own furniture. He doesn't seek social validation. He looks like a spooky ghost. He prefers solitude, and he's forging his own path outside of social expectations. He's living in a cave. He's hunting ghosts. He's a Sigma male. And all of these betas are out here judging him, living in fear of him. But folks, Sigma's gonna Sigma. Go play Mega Man X. Quit being such a boomer kwanger and maybe start being a chill penguin. Is all I'm gonna say on the subject. Our new friend Harrison.
I thought you were gonna do the Demon Knight bit where he's my folks are gonna. I know my folks are gonna love you,
and I know my folks are gonna love you. Our new friend Harrison, who is so hilarious and chill and a great hang, does the kids a solid by warning them that their ghost friends are evil and explains that yup, the cave is indeed a sanctuary. I'd like to make a CinemaSins note here that ding, Jerry attributes the word sanctuary to Sam, but it was Louisa who said it. RL.
Do better.
You got to read your books again. You got to do edit.
No, only one read through.
Only one.
That was the editor's responsibility.
And the reason he stays in the cave is because the ghosts won't come in. And in fact, he's the one who put the rocks up on top so he could trap them in there. Wow. It's all coming together. But Jerry will have none of it. He knows Harrison is a ghost. Harrison stands up, his eyes glowing like coals. What are you going to do? Jerry cries. Something. I think we can be sure of that. Next chapter.
Next chapter. Oh, it's my chapters. Oh my God.
It's you. Yep, you're up. I briefly panicked because I was like, wait a minute, I don't have any more here.
Climactic conclusion.
I'm scared.
Climactic conclusion of Ghost Beach. Here we go. Chapter 22.
Take us away.
Harrison tells Jerry Terry to get the fuck out of his cave, check out the east corner of the graveyard they were at the beginning of the book, then get the fuck back in his cave. The kids bolt, thinking they'll never set foot in that cave ever again. Terry thinks the reason Harrison wants them to check out the graveyard is because that's where Sam, Louisa, and Nat's graves were, and curiosity gets the better of them. At the graveyard, they find graves. Freshly dug graves. Graves with their names on them.
And
I guess you could say they sort of died.
Oh my God, everyone's a ghost.
Oh my
Everyone's
God.
A ghost. I for a minute did think we were doing an Everyone's a Ghost story.
Oops, all ghosts.
yeah, I was hoping for that.
It's interesting that they, like, the names on the tombstones are Jerry and Terry instead of Gerald and Teresa.
Yeah.
Maybe a hint that they may not be really dead.
Even better, on the TV episode,
Yes,
they have little pictures.
Don't spoil. It's so perfect. It's so perfect.
It's very funny.
The kids got it laser etched. Yeah. Chapter 23. The kids are properly spooked at this point. And wouldn't you know it, those three kids who are constantly showing up and freaking out Jerry Terry show up and freak out Jerry Terry. Did you kill the old ghost? Did you know the old ghost? Did you kill the old ghost? Asks Nat.
I'm losing my mind.
A proper ghost-busting freak if I have ever seen one. No, we ran. We ran so far away, said Jerry. We just ran. We ran all night and day. We couldn't get away, followed Terry. A flock of seagulls flew overhead as Nat and the other three ghosts. At a certain point, I said I wanted the subtext of my summaries to be "fuck you." A flock of seagulls flew overhead as Nat and the other three ghosts, children, whined and moaned about going back to kill the old ghost man. Hell no, thought Jerry. Hell yes, said Terry. This is the part of the book where it's big Terry energy. Like Terry.
Yeah, it's true.
Terry is just
Terry takes charge.
Yeah.
Jerry gets duped. He's like goes through this whole mental monologue where he's like, I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna do this. That would be crazy. I would never do that. And then Terry just says, yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Terry's like, yeah, let's fucking go.
The duality of man, the part that is great and the part that sucks.
Chapter 24. Terry leads everyone back to the beach cave. On the way, night came, along with wind and rain. More like the beach that makes you cold, she said. No one laughed, which was a shame. It was a very good joke. Ha! Terry, let's go back, said Jerry. I'm a scared little baby boy. And I'm looking at a full page of the word. It's just this word, wah, 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 over and over. It's a full page of it. But Terry has a plan to get the real ghost to reveal themselves, force Sam, Louisa, and Nat to confront Harrison. Jerry thinks, I'll never forgive Terry for this. Never.
Never.
Yeah, nothing less than the death penalty for the unforgivable crime of moving the plot forward in a Goosebumps book. Terry's able to convince everyone to head back into the cave, where Harrison greets them warmly. Chapter 25. Cue the Spider-Man meme where Sam, Louisa, Nat, and the old man Harrison all point at each other, accusing one another of being ghosts for what feels like and absolutely is way too long. But wait, do you hear that? Could it be?
What's that?
Yes, it absolutely is. I'd recognize that black, hideous visage anywhere. It's an elder god who has arrived to eat the flesh of the living and consume the souls of the dead. Chapter 26. I'm so fucking scared. Jerry thinks to himself, oh, this is a real line.
Jerry, all right.
Jerry thinks to himself, it's a ghost monster.
Really nebulous like grasp on the concept of what a ghost is and what it can do.
I'll be honest with you, this book did nothing to help me understand what the fuck a ghost is. Like, I think I know what ghosts are less than when I started.
Do not read Ghost Beach to find out what ghosts are.
Disclaimer.
Hell, don't read Ghost Beach to learn what a beach is. It's kind of Jerry thinks to himself, it's a ghost monster. Wait, hold on. I gotta do that better. It's a ghost monster.
Nice.
Just in case you thought I was exaggerating. The book is absolutely hyping whatever creature that's found them in this cave to be some goddamn demon, some unholy hellspawn. It's a dog.
The classic Arlstein.
It is.
Yippee! Hooray!
Let's all give the good boy a round of applause.
Yay!
A pause? No, I'm editing that out. Editor me, take that out. Now that's a vintage Goosebumps fake out right there. That is exactly what you were saying, Mario. That is the quintessential.
Yes.
That is on par with, something attacked me from the closet. It jumped me and a skeleton demon started attacking. No, it was a cat.
Yeah, this is a classic Arlstein.
Now that's what I call Goosebumps.
The dog is going ballistic on the three Sadler kids, and then Jerry remembers that dogs are really good at detecting plot twists. You really are ghosts, says Jerry. Sam, Louisa, and Nat start to cry and spend the next few moments opening up to Jerry about how they never really had a chance to live, how the first winter was horrible, and how they died in the cold. Then the skin of their faces is described as curling up and peeling off, revealing skulls and empty eye sockets.
Cool.
Horrible.
I'm not making jokes here because this is fucking rad and horrible.
It also brings to mind, I think, like you were saying, Welcome to Dead House. Like this part also happens in Dead House, and another R.L. Steiny thing.
The kids are 1000% pure skeleton now and start chasing Jerry Terry while shouting, "Join us." The chapter ends with the only light source in the cave, a lone torch, getting blown out.
Ooh, some real horror.
Actually, legit.
I mean, legit.
Also, one of those things like the kid's like face is peeling off and stuff. I feel like there's stuff that's okay when the reader is a child and the characters are children, right? And then it's like, oh, here's this like scary thing that's happening, like these kids are ghosts. Mm-hmm. But as soon as there's an adult, it's like, actually, this feels way more fucked up. Actually, reading this, like, ooh.
Yeah. Yes, it's like it is a particularly gruesome segment, and I'm glad it's there. And but like it is one of those things where it's like if I were a kid reading it, I probably wouldn't actually think that much about it. Like I wouldn't really process what I'm reading here. Whereas right now, it's like, yeah, that's fucked, man. That's like, yeah,
that's descriptive in a way. Yeah, that is kind of fucked.
They had the flesh of their faces got can opener peeled up. You can get away with stuff like that as long as you don't describe it too much. Like if there's no blood, then it's kind of like Mortal Kombat stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the show, which we'll get to it. But oh my god, some of the funniest imagery that we've seen in a while from the Goosebumps show. Anyway, chapter 27, Terry finds Jerry in the pitch darkness and they both run for their lives out of the cave. Just as they leave, loose rocks fall and block the entrance, trapping the ghost kids and I guess a now ghost old man inside forever.
Well, he will be eventually for sure. Yeah. We can say that. He isn't already.
They're inside forever where they can never trauma dump on anyone ever again.
Now we don't have to decide who was a ghost and who's not because they're all in the cave.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, yeah, like you said, they're all going to be ghosts now. I mean,
chapter 28, the kids head back to Bragatha's place. Fuck you, Brandon, for stealing my goddamn ship name. Who were worried sick about them, but not enough to actually like go look for them or anything. Suddenly, Lucifer himself surprises everyone at the front door. Oh, yeah, that's the dog from before. Wait, the dog's taken an interest in Brad and Agatha? I wonder what... Oh, dogs really are amazing at sniffing out plot twists. Turns out old Agatha and Brad were fucking ghosts the whole time. And the book ends with, "Now what do we do with these two kids, Brad? What do we do with the kids?" So the kids died, the end.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the trivia section of...
yes, I saw that. I was about to bring that up.
Oh, well, I'll let you do it if you want.
Sure, they're dead. R.L. Stein was asked what the fate of the Sadler children were at the end of this book, and he said, hold on, let me find the quote. If you have it readily available,
shit.
You can read it.
I have it. He said, yuck, let's not talk about it. I'm getting ready to eat lunch.
So. Yep, they selected all highlighted flesh and and dragged it off.
They're skeletons now. They're for sure skeletons. It does raise the question of like, why are they even here? like why did we realize cousin dad, send your two kids to our cabin. What do you mean it's that we're the same age as we were 30 years ago when you were here? Don't worry about that either. And what is our goal? To make them delicious peach cobbler. And then if they ever find out we're ghosts, we have to fucking kill them.
Yeah, because they said their dad came and visited them as well and came back alive. So
they
don't just like exist to kill children.
Yeah, it's interesting. I when I saw the graves when they were like, oh, here's the graves for the kids, like, and they're freshly dug, it definitely opened up the possibility that everyone is a ghost, right? Like they're ghosts. Yeah. The reason they're here and we don't really know why, and it's kind of like vague and ambiguous. Like you could read it as that they died and they're here in this sort of like purgatory. with their family who are not ready to move on.
It would be so heavy to dump on a child, but at the same time, it wouldn't be that far out of left field. I mean, first of all, when the dog shows up, it starts barking at the kids, they think. So I did think, oh my God, are they all ghosts? And then they know it's actually barking at the people behind them. Dogs aren't good, I guess, at spatial relationships or depth perception. But Ghost Next Door does establish some rules for ghosts, and they're like lingering past death in places. So it wouldn't have been so wild if Terry and Jerry were dead. It would have been, I mean, I guess it would have been reusing the twist, but even still, it would have worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I guess if they're not, then they are now.
Now everyone is ghosts. You're quite right.
Maybe their parents were also dead, but they're just able to drive.
maybe this takes place. Yeah. Okay. Let's ponder this, because ghosts can apparently drive cars, garden, make pot pie, eat food, turn dogs into skeletons,
dig graves,
tie knots, play whist.
They're just a type of person now. They just have a large extended dead family.
As far as I can tell, the only thing that separates ghosts from living people is potentially the ability to turn things into skeletons.
And immortality.
Okay, fair.
Unless we're immortal. Don't tell me. I want to find out for myself.
Seems like a willpower thing. Like they just because they even talk about we're not ready to go there yet. Like if through their own willpower they refuse to die.
They're just too strong. The doctors hate this one weird trick.
Yeah, I guess all you have to do in the Goosebumps universe to not die is
make yourself
really
a ghost.
Strongly that you're a ghost.
Yeah,
they don't even have Bragatha. Don't even have unfinished business that we know of.
They're like, I have so many pot pies left to cook. It's the hack.
I never got to drink Mountain Dew kickstart.
But then he finally does, and it kills him instantly.
And then
His face peels off.
The can drops to the ground and dribbles a little bit.
It's the end of Poltergeist. The house collapses in on itself, and then the can falls to the ground.
And then this plays.
Bragatha.
Could you tell in the podcast when I remembered I had a soundboard? Anyway,
I was like, man, but Bob's been not using that soundboard very much this podcast.
Out of respect.
Out of respect for the dead.
This is how much I respect the dead now. Anyway, I need to be careful with that.
What is the Sadler family's fucking deal?
What is their deal? It's a great question.
Where did they get the chicken? Can they go to the store too? Do they have a bank account?
Another great question. Do they have a bank account?
Is it like the Ghostbusters scene where the ghosts are just doing stuff, like the jogging ghost, just checking his heartbeat and shit?
Or is it a Garfield scenario where this is all imaginary? Is it? I mean,
and they got there immediately, and they were able to maybe the cottage is a ghost, right? Everything, and then that gives more credence to the idea that Jerry and Terry were dead from the very beginning of and then that's why they can interact with ghosts in the ghost world.
Maybe this is a Final Fantasy VIII kind of thing, and Jerry and Terry died on the train, and the whole thing since then has been happening.
Yeah.
In their death dream,
Or I mean, if we want to be serious about it, there was talk of that whirlpool at one point, and they were like, "Oh, it's dangerous. It's really dangerous," and they were still fucking around with it. So it's
the sea star that she picked up was extremely poisonous, and venomous, and they died instantly.
Yeah, they
I mean, those might have all been evidence that they were already dead before they interacted with it, because then they picked it up. It didn't, they're doing all these dangerous things, and they don't care because they have a sense, a feeling that they're dead. I'm very influenced by the fact that shortly before I read this, I had watched the Snapcube real-time fan dub of Kingdom Hearts, which involves interpreting the Winnie the Pooh world as a fucked up purgatory where everyone relives their memories over and over again forever, unable to move on. And I really felt that way about Ghost Beach as well.
The Sadler kids.
Ghost Beach, a fucked up purgatory.
It's not the same Snapcube, but the Sadler kids are like, I miss my life, Tails. I'll be back.
Exactly.
Purgatory is like poo being caught in a hole. That's also adulthood, if you know what I mean.
Jerry got Norded.
Yeah, Jerry got Norded.
This shit. Okay. All right.
Speaking of Norded, I'm.
Do you like TV?
Nort going to talk about TV.
I love television. I love television and everything that shows up on it. What did we all think? Since we are. We've been recording for a while. How about we go through the TV episode by like highlighting the things that we thought were like takeaways from that?
I would love to do that.
I think I can speak for all of us when the Sadler kids, the ghost ones, don their ghostly visages and look hilarious.
Yes, and they just fade in the skeleton, the skulls with eyes.
Yeah, it's adorable. It's just like a half opacity skeleton, CG skeleton over top of each of them.
I have several moments that I thought were things that were remark worthy. One was that the episode begins with Jerry going, Terry!
Just very briefly, scene setting. For anyone who hasn't seen it, the TV show episode mostly entirely mirrors the book. There's not very much different in it,
with the exception that the dream sequence is a real thing.
Yeah,
they kind of blend it together well.
I think honestly, it's a good opening. I think it works pretty well, and I also give them credit for making the tombstone they find in the opening Harrison Sadler's. I think that is a good way to set up the question of the story.
Yeah.
As opposed to as Dvac said, the random grave that we don't really have a reason for. Also, Jerry has the most like I was almost a 90s teen heartthrob look that I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta look up and see how hot this actor was when he grew up.
Yeah.
I was like, this kid looks like he was going to have been in so many Disney Channel movies. Like, just unbelievable vibes of guy that would have been Jonathan Taylor Thomas if he hadn't been, I don't know, like on Goosebumps.
Yeah. Grown in the lab at the Disney child star.
Yes. He has real lab grown energy. Also, Terry. So Jerry and Terry are more like antagonistic in this, which is kind of a weird one to me. They make Terry kind of a stick in the mud a little bit. It's kind of a bummer because they let Jerry do all the cool guy stuff.
Yeah, they return to gender essentialism about Jerry and Terry's relationship a lot in the episode, which is a real letdown, yeah.
Although Terry does have a great quote of, I'm interested in things.
Oh man, you and your dumb hobbies. Wax rubbing. Who makes wax rubbing?
I do, because I'm interested in things.
Which is
dope.
Oh my god, me too.
Wow. I love things and stuff. Terry also says, I love that everything around here is so old. Which reminded me of a time that a person that I went to med school with, after having lunch with his girlfriend's grandpa, said, I love old people. They are so full of wisdom.
I am a human being.
I was like, what a wonderful sentiment. The acting in this episode, chef's kiss, c'est magnifique. Really some peak child acting.
It's so good. It's so uncanny.
Beautifully combined with space alien script writing, where like everyone is like rushing to be next to deliver their line. Everything that everyone says, like, we were just giving you a little scare. Our name's Sadler. Have you seen that cave? The cave? And like everyone is just like, if I can get my hand on this ball a little bit. The girl who plays Louisa, amazing delivery of words. We could see you this morning heading out for the graveyard.
We've been watching you guys.
We could see you this morning heading out for the graveyard, so we thought we'd give you a little scare.
Jerry's an idiot. Also, he says our fourth cousin's twice remodeled.
We're staying with Brad and Agatha, our fourth cousins twice remodeled.
Removed, Jerry. Twice removed.
Whatever that means.
Not even close.
Sucks. Not even close, man.
Yeah.
The music also unbelievable in this episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else thought that, but like.
No, yeah. It's at a certain point, it becomes like wild and mixed way too high.
Some kinds of seaweed you can actually eat. It's full of iodine.
It's full of bugs. Let's go see if we can find that cave.
There are no bugs in it. I wish I had a book on all the different types of seaweed.
Fine, I'll look for the cave for myself then.
The music is its own character. There's so much like ominous piano music happening in the background of things, and it's just like so much do 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 do. It's amazing. I love it. I love the moment in which Brad says, "I've got some reading to do," and Agatha goes, "I'll help."
Well, I got some reading to do.
Oh, I'll help.
I'll help.
That's a real waiter says, enjoy your meal, and you go, you too.
My shining light of this episode is, and I have one specific one that is the greatest thing in this episode for me, and it is that at minute 5:51, Louisa, in order to point out the cave, like where they're talking about the skeleton and the ghost, and like, that cave over there, that's the ghost lives, and she points it out by doing a full 360-degree spin turn. Like, she's walking away, and instead of just turning to her left and like looking back at them, she fully 360s it, and then like full rotation, and then points, like, and while she's moving, she begins moving her hand like a pirate captain looking out towards the sea. It's beautiful. It's like, what an amazing actress. Incredible moment. Really put some spin on the ball on that one. It was amazing. Beautiful.
I was distracted during that scene by how the cave was just like a black spot photoshopped onto the mountainside.
You were distracted by Jerry wearing a fucking sleeveless t-shirt on top of a sweatshirt. The most 90s thing I've ever seen in my life. Also, as we discussed, the open graves left for the children have their like school yearbook portrait photos on them.
It's so good.
For the viewer at home who couldn't figure out who Jerry and Terry were, we put their photos on here just in case. Also, I mean, the only other thing to say about this episode regards to changing, when the dog shows up and reveals them to be ghosts and they do the skeleton faces, there's a moment where Harrison Sadler, because the dog has like cornered them, and they begin backing up, and they're standing fully like within, I mean, not even arm's reach of Harrison Sadler. Like he could move his hands slightly and be touching them, but he goes to his dog, he goes, "Bring them to me." Like,
the set is very small.
Harrison, they're already here. You've been brought. And then they just sort of like back up slowly and of their own volition into the cave and resolve to die. Like it's a strange choice. And then at the end, when the Brad and Agatha are revealed as ghosts, instead of killing the kids, God forbid, they just decide to eat the dog.
Yep.
And I guess the implication might be that all the food they've been eating has been dog the entire time.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
They're gonna have to get used to it if they're ghosts now.
They're ghosts.
That's all that's all ghosts eat.
All dogs go in my pot pie, apparently.
Damn. The peas and carrots were the only real part.
Yeah. I mean, no wonder it looks so unappetizing. Is there anything else about this that's remarkable? I mean,
the only thing that strikes me was how impeccably white and picked completely clean that dog skeleton was.
Yeah, it's a real
have ghosts going around leaving plastic skeletons all over the beach.
Yeah,
they're real.
Yeah.
Having it wash up on the beach made it so much worse than if they had buried it in the ground.
It was also very funny that Terry is looking at seaweed and she's talking about how it's full of iodine, and Jerry decides to walk away, and he walks approximately 2 feet, trips over like an object directly in front of him that's easily visible, and then lands face first into some sand next to the skeleton and screams. So Terry gets up, I would not say runs, ambles, saunters over to where he is, and she's like, "What is it?" "Terry, it is a foot away from you. You can see it. You know what it is." It's plainly visible. It's made of plastic. It's bright white. I don't know. There's a lot of children being made to walk places in scene, which is a challenge for an adult actor and a real bear of a task for a child to be given. Like, Louisa and Sam walk away in a scene, and they are from like dolly shot, like being shown walking away, and you just knew the director is like, all right, now just walk off normal, just walk away, and they're like wobbling. it's like just walk like normal, just be normal. Like, how do you normally walk? And they're like, how fast do I walk normally? What's
We only have one take.
just
yeah, we gotta get this thing done
by 3:45.
Yeah,
the sun is setting. You have to walk.
Nobody gives a shit. We're not doing this multiple times.
It's just like their walk is noticeably impaired by being in wet sand, and you can just tell that in their poor child actor brains, they were like, I've got to do this normal. I'm never working again. I've got to do this normal. I've got to just make this walk. Just walk.
Oh, I also want to talk about the actor who played Harrison.
Thank you.
In the book, I definitely had a much scarier like mental image of him because especially because Jerry kept being like, he has like black beady eyes, like
a skeleton man.
Yeah, and this was just, but also I would totally again believe that like a 12-year-old boy would describe just like any old man that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the thing that really struck me is I thought in the TV show, since we know metatextually that Harrison is actually is actually a character that they can trust what he's telling them. They really cast a guy and made him look like someone that children should not trust or speak to alone.
Yes. That actor, Hardy T. Linehan, I did try to look up and see if he was in anything notable because he sounds like a voice actor to me. Like his delivery of "it's dangerous to get involved with ghosts" is like I've actually made him more British than he was.
It's dangerous to get involved with ghosts.
He was not in anything really important or good. He was in Fargo as a bit character. The TV show. He was a groundskeeper on Monk. He was a voice actor in Tales from the Crypt Keeper. He was in The Path to 9/11.
Oh boy.
Oh
no. He's in Warehouse 13.
Oh, that was a sci-fi show.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was about like the place where they store the Ark of the Covenant at the end of Indiana Jones.
Yes. He was in the movie V-Wars, which I'm only noting because it stars the guy that played Damien from the Vampire Diaries. That's the only reason I'm going to note that. So sadly, not as prolific as I really want him to be. But he does look like a person you would want to keep your children away from, yes.
Yeah, they did not style him in the way I imagined. Like, I thought that they would have him be like beat up, but like also kind of have more of a trustworthiness about him in a way that like children could understand of like, oh, this guy's telling them the truth.
He feels untrustworthy, definitely.
But maybe that's intentional. Maybe it's, it's supposed to be ambiguous, even to the children, right? Maybe everyone was a ghost. Was Harrison telling the truth? We'll never know. Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead. They all died. That's the plot of Ghost Beach.
Dead the whole time.
But you know who didn't die? We didn't die. I think we're alive. And because we're alive, we have to review this book now.
Oh, right. That's right.
Hey, Dvac.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a stab at reviewing the book?
Okay, let's see. This is my thumbs up scale, right?
However you want to do it.
It's whatever you want. Brandon's got his own thing. Mario's got his own thing.
Okay, well, let's see. I really enjoyed this book. I mean, it is for children, so it is hard to give it a 5 out of 5, but it is quite good, and quite good compared to other Goosebumps books as well. Like I could so easily like see this interpreted in a more adult horror way that would be genuinely scary. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 vacuums.
Nice.
That's good. Okay.
It's a 4 out of 5 vacuum. Is that like a Hoover or?
It's all the different attachments.
Oh,
okay.
Cool. Sick.
It's a near complete vacuum. That's very good.
Yeah.
Hey, Mario.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Okay.
Why'd I say it like that? That was weird.
Yeah, wow, threatening. I have to remember the system again. Okay, why did I do this to myself?
How many Baja Blasts would you give it?
I review this on the 3 metrics. 1, relatability, aka the teen zone. Is it relatable? That's a great question. I mean, I have old relatives and I've stayed with them. They're not ghosts, but I mean,
Yeah.
Actually, I'll say this. I think Jerry and Terry are 2 of the better Goosebumps protagonists in terms of relatability.
Yeah.
Just because they have, like, they're both proactive.
Yeah.
And they both have, like, mostly positive qualities as opposed to being obnoxious or terrible. So I will say it's pretty relatable. I don't know. It's like an 8. It's fine. Scariness. It's not, like, particularly scary until the end when it is scary because there's goopy gut skeleton monsters and there are dead dogs in it, which is spooky or traumatizing. We'll give it a 7. Stein factor. I mean, it's a very Steiny Goosebumps book. It's very Steiny.
It's got two of the quintessential Stein fake outs.
It's got a dream. It's got a dream. It's got several sister scares. It's got melty face skeletons. It's got a dog monster that's just a regular dog. I mean, it is Steiny in positive ways. So this is like a positive 9 out of 10 for Steininess, where it's like doesn't make me want to throw the book out of a window or eat my own face. So it's good in that way, I was like, oh, I'm charmed by R.L. Stein right now.
Oh, this is why the Goosebumps books are a thing. Oh,
yeah. This book feels like if you read it, you could say this is why Goosebumps books are popular.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan really liked this one when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Brandon,
review it.
Okay. So my custom scale, it's custom, is Mind of a Child, and then the scale for adults who read children's literature. Those are my 2 scales now.
Mind of a Child.
Yeah. And in both cases, they're good, because, this is like the platonic ideal kind of like what you want Goosebumps to be. A child would have been, like, I think, delightfully frightened by it, but not too scared. And an adult would understand what the Goosebumps thing is about. And they'd be like, I enjoy a little tiny bite-sized ghost story for kids. I like the setting, even though I don't quite get a good view of what it is. I like that there's ghosts everywhere. So for the child, I give it 8 pogs and 1 slammer out of 10.
Nice.
And
wow, nice.
For adults, I give it 4 out of 5 mortgage payments.
Wow.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think that cottage is paid off?
Oh,
is that why they're not dead?
Oh,
that's why they won't leave.
The
they won't die
unfinished business.
They have to not finish paying off. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you can't die. They own that house. They're living the dream. Bob, do you want to review this book?
Oh yeah, I'll rank. Here's what I do. I rate it and rank it. So for me,
that's right.
Yeah, I was hemming and hawing about it a little bit while we were talking, but I netted out at I think this is a 9 out of 10. I'm putting it at my number 4.
Nice.
That's right in between Let's Get Invisible, which is higher, and Say Cheese and Die, which is just a smidge lower. Ghost Beach for me is like, this is one of the new books where if someone says, hey, Goosebumps, what the hell is that? Is there a book I can read or listen to that kind of gives me an idea of what it is? Now it's Ghost Beach is firmly up there. Not quite as good as Ghost Next Door, not Go Eat Worms level terrible, but yeah.
What a rebound after Go Eat Worms.
Yeah.
I feel like I've sort of healed spiritually.
By the way,
go ahead.
I wanted to quickly note that a viewer let me know that the blogger beware they let me know that Blogger Beware actually really enjoyed the last book more and more Tales to Give You Goosebumps.
Oh wow!
Their favorite Goosebumps story is from that book, so I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Can you guess which one was their favorite?
Well, they're normally wrong. So
it can't be the ski mountain. It's gotta be Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is probably the worst.
It seems easiest to remember, maybe?
No.
Is it Ice Vampire?
No.
Is it the robot?
Holly Jolly Holiday.
Ooh, also a rough choice.
I mean, just like the part where Santa waxed that kid.
I mean, like, Holly Jolly Holiday is conceptually interesting, but not what I would say is the most pleasant read. Speaking of people who are frequently wrong, this is not a review by any means, but it is a funny thing about this particular book. Years and years ago, before he became openly racist, a disgraced YouTuber JonTron did a video on Goosebumps, and this is one of the books/TV episodes he covered. And
wow.
I would like to point out that he, at the end of it, did not know who the ghosts were.
Wow.
Wow.
He was genuinely confused as to which ones were the ghosts. I was like, man, John, they fucking turn into skeletons.
Cinema Sins core.
Yeah.
You can fully see the skeleton.
Oh, man. And by the way, the person who gave me that information was Spider-Man. So hi, Spider-Man.
Okay.
And
nice.
All right, before we leave, which, oh my God, this was a long one. So let's go ahead. And I got a few a few reviews from Goodreads. So here's the Goodreads Reads section. We've got just a few of them this time. All right, so we've got the story, cute. The facts, not so cute. 1 star. It's not cute.
The facts?
The facts are not so cute.
We looked up the flower information.
Yeah.
They were very cute.
What? We looked up whist. I learned whist for this, and you give it a 1
She
star?
played whist. She played whist for this.
I'm going to give their review of this book 1 star. How about that? How do you like it now?
Yeah,
right.
Your review wasn't cute either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not so cute. All right. Next one. Ah, yes. The one time I tried to read a horror as a kid, it was popular. So I figured, sure, why not? I started it and waited for something to happen. And when I got to a point, I thought, oh, finally, it was a kite or something. I then threw the book. 1 star.
You should have thoed harder.
Bro got like 3 paragraphs in and was like, I'm bored. But I guess, I mean, maybe would have been like 11 or 12 at the time, which is accurate.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
It was a kite. Fuck this. No, you shut the fuck up, Dad. Anyway.
I would hope he'd have more room in his heart for whimsy at the age of 12, but maybe not.
Not so cute.
Not so cute.
There was a beach with ghosts. It's been almost a year since I read this particular book.
Wow.
And I remember it being creepy, but not really why.
Took a minute, huh?
I think most everyone is ghost. Boo.
That's true. Yes.
I mean,
most everyone is ghost.
Not wrong.
I think most everyone is ghosts, actually.
My favorite part is just the ending of the, I don't know if I did it right, but boo? Like it's boo with a question mark. Like boo?
I just want to know what happened in the year between reading it and writing the review. You know what I mean? Like, do you think he put it down and had the Goodreads tab open and then life happened? And then like a year later he came back and thought, oh man, better finish that.
It's nearly as bad as read this a year ago. I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, wow.
There are ghosts or something?
Gotta get my Goodreads stats up.
Gotta pad those stats. All right, last one. The kid was dumb, and the bee and girl are dead already, so dumb. 1 star.
Wait, the bee?
The B-I-Y. The bee.
He read the wrong book. The bees are in the other one.
Also, dumb is D-U-M, which is just great.
He watched the Bee movie.
JonTron? Is that you? Anyway. And with that, Dvac, where can you be found? What website are you currently on?
Oh, on Blueski, you can find me at Devious Vacuum. In terms of streamed entertainment, you can find me. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take this episode to go up, so I won't.
Knowing me,
I won't project too soon in the future. But I will say I regularly guest on the Bad Game Hall of Fame with my pal Charky, which is twitch.tv/Bad Game Hall of Fame. And whenever this comes out, maybe maybe check back at the VOD, the Bad Game Hall of Fame VOD for January 17th, where we're going to be playing some real spicy Steam games Saturday night.
Ooh. But Mario will like those ones. You know how he likes his porno.
Yeah, some real I know it when I see it type Steam games.
Yes, you know what? I hope that you know it when you see it.
It's gonna be a real jalapeno steamer.
I need Mario to stream like hentai games with like a full lab coat. And
it feels like not an episode goes by where Bob does not cast me as some kind of profound pervert.
I think there's a word for that you haven't used.
What's that?
A freak.
Oh, a fucking freak.
Freak.
A freak.
A freak. You know, I'm just the regular kind of freak.
Oh, well, that's not as cool though.
Okay, fine. I'm a huge weird pervert.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Wait. No, wrong one.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Good job, Shinji.
Beautiful. Wow, a beautiful soundscape we painted there at the end. What more? I don't think there's a more triumphant note we could end on.
No. Well, except maybe we need to plug our podcast, but
Patreon. Yeah,
Patreon. All right, everybody, that's it for us. So thank you so much to Dvac for joining us, and this was a great ton of fun. If you enjoyed listening, patreon.com/youcan'tscareme. You do not need to pay. You can just sign up. You get the full backlog. You get everything. You get bonus episodes. It's a great time. We're also youcan'tscare.me on Blue Sky. Or Blue Ski. I apologize. I'm trying to. It's like a Jacobus thing. It takes a while.
Yeah.
And we are doing more shorts on YouTube. So YouTube is YCSM Pod. So yeah, check that out. We just put out a new short, and I'm sure a couple new ones are on their way. And with that, I wonder, y'all, do you hear that? Do you remember?
What's that?
There was that one time we did that one. We read that one book that had that mummy in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, I don't know, but I think it's going to return.
Bob, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but do you know who narrates the audiobook for the next one?
Is it Kip Fuckabout?
It sure is.
No! Oh, God, the quiet yelling. I can already hear it. No!